Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey. This is the Tabletop Role-Playing Game Club. We are finally starting Legend of the Five Rings at Shadow Empire. We're here. I'm using a new streaming software called Streamlabs. It's not new. It's old. It's just new to me, and I'm figuring it out. So please bear with me as we get everything squared away. It's a little choppy right now. I'm going to have to do something to fix that in the future. We'll figure it out, guys. But I hope you can bear with the little bit of chop we're experiencing here.
Just think of it like a chopped sandwich. It's like a sandwich, but better. So, you know.
And
really?
definitely better
it's
than
not
a chopped
sandwich,
salad.
but in pieces?
We have a poll on our community channel. And we're going to see who has won that poll real quick. And Kurnagi has won the poll with 45% of the vote.
I did it.
You did it.
After teleporting to a tree last session.
I failed
And
so
hanging
hard
out.
that now
You hid in a tree, and now you've won.
You have won the favor
Thank you
of
for
the masses.
trying to keep me safe.
Could you bring your microphone closer to you?
I can try. How's that?
More.
I
that
can't
better?
tell the difference. Your microphone is on, isn't it?
Technically closer.
Eat it.
There we go.
Okay. How about that? Is that better?
That is much
A
better.
little bit.
All right.
Okay.
That is the best I'm going to be able to get.
Tarek plays Kurnagi, and he's not going to get the character Kurnagi. She will have a instant success, like a role that will succeed no matter what. No extra successes, no bonus successes, no opportunity. It just works. All right, Tarek, I got a question for you.
It just works.
If you weren't Tarek, who would you be if you could choose your own life?
Okay, it's between two. The number one would be Bob Ross. Because I've always wanted to have a squirrel pet.
Okay. Bob Ross is pretty great.
Number two would be Uncle Rogers, or Uncle Rogers, right?
The
Mr.
food
Rogers?
critic comedian guy?
No, not the food critic comedian, not the Chinese Mr. Rogers, Uncle Rogers.
He's
Mr.
not
Rogers.
Chinese. He's Malaysian.
Not the Malaysian Uncle Rogers. Though that would be a good option too. He's
You
pretty,
mean
he's
Fred
pretty
Rogers?
awesome. But I mean Mr. Rogers in the blood-stained sweater.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
Fred
Yes,
Rogers.
Mr.
Oh,
Rogers from Mr. Rogers'
okay.
Neighborhood. He's not an uncle. I guess it could be an
For
uncle.
some reason, I thought it was Uncle Rogers' Neighborhood, but that would be a completely different show.
Hiya!
Why are you so racist?
We are going to feed the fish fried rice. Okay.
Jamie Oliver.
Thank you, Tarek.
There you go.
We're gonna move on to Matt. Matt, if you could be anybody, who would you be?
It doesn't have to be anyone famous or anything. Like, the only thing I could really think of is, like, someone who has his own homestead. Nice little family.
A homeowner? You're dreaming. You're super dreaming.
I
It's
know,
never-
right?
That's a far off.
You might as well be
Like-
Mr. Rogers. James,
No.
James, who would you want to be if you weren't yourself?
Somebody with at least double the mental stability and financial health I have.
Right. So a cat.
Again, another far off.
You said persons,
Yeah,
but
it's gotta be a
if
person.
we're going on anything, yes, I would happily be a cat.
Of course,
Yes,
we would all happily be
especially
a cat.
one of the lions at the Indianapolis Zoo.
Crystal, if you could be anybody, who would you be?
I would be a famous professional singer, but I wouldn't be poor. So maybe somebody who rakes in the dough like Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't be Taylor
someone
Swift.
famous but not poor. Those
Hey,
things
you
are-
can
Not
be both.
Diogenes.
Yeah. Sasha, what do you got for me? What's your? I know you've been thinking about this, and you've been
I still
tearing
can't
yourself
say Gandalf,
up.
can I?
I forgot he was even gonna ask this, so I haven't thought about it at all.
I did too. I guess I can't say Gandalf, right? You won't let me.
No. But did you hear the
Take mine back, I
Gandalf
wanna
song?
be Gandalf.
Our
No,
support
if
guy-
anyone gets to be Gandalf, I'm Gandalf. Okay?
Our support guy went onto like an AI songwriting bot and got him to write this song where a girl wants Gandalf to be real and she's like searching through tomes
It's
of
about
knowledge.
me.
It's
He
so
wrote
good.
a song about me.
It's a song about Sasha. It's really good. We'll put it up on I guess we'll put it on the Discord if you're part of our Discord, and we'll put it under music and y'all can listen to it. It's really great.
I'm gonna definitely listen to it.
So real talk though, probably Pythagoras.
Oh, I like that.
You want a cult?
I want to be good at math. Actually, that would be nice. I still count on my fingers.
Eric's reaction, like
Pythagoras,
spit
you're
take.
good. You're good at math. You're good at music, right?
Also, being treated like a god sounds kind of cool. He was like scared of beans, which was weird.
I was about to bring that up. I was about to say,
Weird.
do you have a thing with beans? I was about to. That was the next thing out of my mouth because I know a lot about Pythagoras.
Yeah, I think Pythagoras is a good, solid option to pull straight out of my ass.
Dude, but weird flex that
Explain the bean.
And
thing
of course,
to me.
you have
I
to stop.
shan't.
You stop people from kicking dogs.
It's good.
Yeah,
kick
I know.
dogs.
There was a story. Actually, it was a joke on Pythagoras because Pythagoras believed in reincarnation, and the joke was that, oh yeah, Pythagoras stopped me from beating a dog because he said it sounded like an old friend of his. Because he believed in reincarnation. For me, I think I want to be like a 19th century Italian pearl diver in southern Italy. I think that would be a great life.
Are you trying to like?
specific.
Are you trying to like live out John Steinbeck's The Pearl or something? Is that your like desire?
Maybe I've never read that book, but I think it would be a really cool. You know, I train my lungs. I could hold my breath for like 15 minutes, get down to
Corey,
the bottom.
we went to the same English class. It was a required reading in that class.
Really? Never
He's,
read.
Yes.
I've never
I
heard
would
of
tune
it.
it out too if I could. That shit was traumatizing.
Someone
Yeah,
did
it wasn't a very long book, but it was rather dark.
Really? What happens?
We probably shouldn't talk about it on stream. That's how dark it is.
It is the contents of The Pearl by John Steinbeck are not TOS friendly.
But
No.
we have to read it in high school?
Yes.
Yes.
But they are not
Everybody knows
TOS
that
friendly.
online is super strict.
I have never read this book, I promise you. And if it was
You can
required,
look it up later.
if it
It's
was
dark.
required reading,
Yeah, you and I worked on a paper together on that very book.
I have
Totally
blocked
read
it
it.
out of my mind.
Oh no, he wrote
Yes,
Of
it was
Mice
that
and
bad.
Men, didn't he? So I have
Well,
read
it was
something.
very
like
well
that.
written. It was very well written, but the subject matter, yeah, you would want to block it from your mind.
I remember reading Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men is a more palatable trauma book of John
Did any of
Steinbeck's.
y'all
Yeah,
read
yeah,
the
on
book?
a depression scale, Of Mice and Men is gray depression. The Pearl is black depression.
Damn.
Guys, I just want to like
Lenny.
eat seafood all day, live a life of luxury because I'm selling pearls, and like hang out at the local like a winery
And also be really good at holding your breath for a long time.
Exactly. The ladies
come in
love me
handy.
because I
That'll come in
never come up
handy.
for air.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's the plot of The Pearl by John Steinbeck.
Oh God!
Found the pearl.
I wish that was the plot. That would have been a much more interesting read for high school.
Oh my God, Corey, you're
turning
so
red like
red.
a tomato.
Oh, that reminds me of this TikTok I saw recently where a person asked, when you eat a taco, do you tilt your head to the left or to the right? And the stitch in, the guy goes, well, usually the legs hold my head upright.
Right.
And I just go at the middle. At the
Okay,
filling.
we've got a
I'm trying to
game
get to the
apparently.
center of that festival
Yeah,
club.
apparently.
We should do
I
that.
mean, we're only a little bit late.
I hope you guys enjoyed that, but it took way
Too much,
too long.
probably.
We'll go. You
that
guys
probably
have
bring out your
slid
face.
down a mountain into a swamp and now headed towards a gigantic tree at the far end of the swamp where one person has noticed a detail about that.
We did.
Did
I
we
don't-
do a roll for that?
I don't know if they have said anything about it to you guys, but that'll be up to them.
I know it wasn't young, so.
I hope this person remembers, because if it's me, I don't remember.
If not, yes, Tarek.
Is it me?
Yes, it's
Is it
you.
the things
I
that I
think it
saw
is.
at the bottom of the mountain, which were just a ton of more people and a castle?
Yeah, at the bottom of the tree.
Oh, the bottom of the tree. What was at the bottom of the tree? I don't remember
The-
that.
The castle.
The castle.
People.
Oh, okay. So I do remember that. The castle. There's a castle. There's a bloody castle over there that's covered in red.
Yep, there's a bloody castle.
I wonder how much blood they needed to paint the castle walls.
It's not painted. It's literally made out of coagulated blood.
I wonder how much blood they needed to
Oh.
make castle walls.
Now he's just making up details. I never said anything about this.
Hey, you were the one who wrote it down, okay? Coagulated blood castle. That's exactly what it's written.
Plot castle. Plot castle.
Castle Plottenstein is what is written.
All right. So, you guys travel for about a day. It's slow going. You don't want your horses to run in the muck because it could hurt their
Yep, we'll have
legs.
to travel slowly.
So y'all are going to
Oh,
go
I
from
will-
the
can I
mountain
cast-
into the swamp, and I'm going to click the button that says you got a good night's rest, so you'll
Hold
sleep
on.
for the
I'd
day.
like to also have cast Path Inner Peace on the horse that I'm going to be riding, so that it does not have a chance of simply dying from exhaustion.
Yeah, I think Moshi Sora was gonna fire stick our horsies so that they weren't super exhausted.
Sure.
I can definitely poke everybody.
go for
I
it.
think
I was-
that's what
I
we
was
were
gonna
about
ask
to do
also-
before the session ended.
I'll take
Can we
both.
remove my lightly wounded in water as well during this downtime?
Go ahead and remove it. I just passed and get 3 fatigue back.
So, James,
Now,
do you
Corey,
hear
I'm
that?
going to need you to actually remove it because it won't let me for some reason.
Oh, okay, I got it. I understand.
I think you need a token out.
Here's
Yeah, you just
for
need your
Horsey,
token on the-
James Horsey.
Let me grab your token, and then I'll take it away.
Was James's horse critically wounded in any way?
No, was not critically wounded, just had some fatigue. And after the end of scene thing, he was at half his fatigue. So a good night's rest might get rid of that. Plus, also, we got the fire
It's gonna
stick
get
going around.
4
that helps.
fatigue back, and it will also lose 4 strife. How about that?
It had
I
no
was
strife, but it
watching.
had exactly 4 fatigue, so thank you very much.
Anyone else?
Well,
I
let's
have
see.
strife that I would love to get dropped if you could try, but if not, then that's fine too.
I think I healed you.
I don't have fatigue. I have alt strife though.
Yeah, but I think did it, but either before or after. Is it per day? Hold on. I think Path Inner Peace is per day. If it's no, it's still end of scene. Okay, so I can do it again.
Okay. Like I have like around 4 fatigue.
It's once per person per scene.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get back. Sasha is going to get back. You're gonna get back 4 fatigue, 4 strife, and if you have any of the following conditions: bleeding, dazed, disoriented, or lightly wounded, you can remove those.
I don't, but I love you. Thank
And
you.
everybody that I poke with my stick can take back 10 fatigue.
Including horses.
Holy Jesus!
Our
Dang.
horses are no longer tired. They are in
This
fact
is-
very
I knew-
energized
I
in the
knew there was a
direction
reason.
exactly opposite the
I knew-
fire sticks.
I knew there was a reason that Kuranagi was in love with
UA.
Oshisora.
Oh.
Let's be
Because she-
fair
she
there.
broke
I don't
belly.
think there's a member of our party that doesn't have at least a little love for Moshi Sora in their heart.
Only Kitsu He has nothing but cold dead hatred in there. And a desire
I
for our
don't.
demise.
He's luggage, not a member of the party.
Yeah, he's luggage.
Damn straight. Luggage.
I feel like by the end of this thing, it's gonna be revealed that Kitsu Satoru has like a serious hard-on for somebody in the party.
Not
I think
it.
the most
I pick Matt. I pick
gonna
Matt.
go-
I pick
it's
Doji
gonna go-
Daisuke.
Hey, maybe he has a degradation kink and it's young so.
The one that's more passive aggressive to him than most others.
It's the guy who's always putting the gag in his mouth.
Excuse me, Matt. What the hell has been passive
Naurin
about my
treats him
aggression
well.
towards him?
Naurin treats him well.
maybe not
Daisuke is
passive.
passive aggressive. Youngso is just aggressive, and Sora and Kurenagi just ignore him and kind of pretend he doesn't
Mostly,
exist
yeah.
most of the time.
I don't know. I like to think that Kurenagi torments him by sharpening knives at night while he's trying to sleep,
Mixing poisons right in front of him,
staring at him.
like this could right next to the soup. Like you know where this could end up.
Don't worry, this one's made out of lead.
Say something. Say something.
Have y'all all healed up and done all your things?
So I would like to do some path to inner peace to like kind of eliminate as
Can
much
you get
of
your
my
microphone in
Kevin
front of you?
strife that I have. So could we able to...
Strife only gets if I roll really well. Here's a shot.
Okay, thank you.
I'm okay with holding on to the sixth stripe I got.
Matt, can you put
Do
your
I want to
microphone in
get
front of you,
more strife?
not
Oh.
behind you?
You know what? Probably need to make like some sort of a bond of allyship. That way we can at least get rid of like the strife on your
I hate
rolls.
this.
I don't know that Kurenagi or Doji Daisuke consider themselves allies.
Get down 3 strife.
Thank you.
I'm okay
You
with
should be-
holding
by the
on
way,
to
you
the
should have-
6 I have.
At the end of
So-
the scene, you should have dropped to half your strife.
Yeah,
After
which is
the-
7, and you know it's still a
You have
still
a
a chunky
14
bit.
composure.
He's got
That
some
shouldn't have killed you at
4
all.
rings.
4 in every ring.
I shouldn't have
4 in
given you
water.
any.
No,
I
because he's
shouldn't-
totally fine.
I shouldn't have given you anything.
I have a composure of 8. That's why she helped me.
Matt, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Where's your
now
Where's your microphone behind you?
Now it's right next to me.
Oh my god, that's
Much
so
better.
much better.
Thanks, I can hear you now.
Okay,
If your
my bad,
microphone's
my
behind you,
All right, it shall be this close.
you don't have
Give
to
it
be
a
that
nuzzle
close.
for
It
the
just has to
camera.
be. We can't
You know,
hear you if
in
it's back here
front
like
of
this. Can
you.
you hear me now? Is this something you can do?
Okay, I'll
Right,
keep
just
my
keep it
mic-
in front of you.
My
I sound
apologies.
excellent.
What was that? I couldn't hear if your point was proven.
Okay. Y'all travel. You'll travel slow. It takes a while. You don't get out of this hex. You sleep. You find a place to dry to sleep for the night. I'm gonna click the I sleep button. Everybody, basically, the sleep button removes your water ×2, but it won't remove it from the horses since they're NPCs. So if your horses
But
have
that's only
fatigue.
taking off fatigue, right?
Yeah.
We don't heal up
just fatigue.
composure.
No. Okay. The next day starts, and I am going to roll the rollable table
Weather?
of weather.
And then it's blood rain. Rain of blood.
Oh, if
Hot,
it's blood rain, we're in
sticky,
a
wet.
lot of trouble.
Warm.
The temperature decreases.
It's blood sleet.
Oh god.
We're bringing it down to. Hold on.
Sleet, the worst precipitation. Unless you're in Texas where there's golf ball sized hail.
Yeah. Oh.
No, now that I think about it, it's been a long time since San Antonio had like any large amounts of hail.
We're bringing it down
Maybe
to
I can jinx it.
45 degrees Fahrenheit.
Chilly.
It is chilly out.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit chilly.
It's a bit frigid, if you would.
I'm sure our armor will take care of it.
As you start moving more into the swamp, the tree has gotten quite a bit bigger, but it's still in the distance. You notice the waters start to get murky and ruddy, and red as you start seeing in the distance something hanging from the trees.
Strange fruit.
Naren will suggest that we go back a little ways, refill our canteens, let the horses drink their fill, because we might not have good water for a while.
That's a good idea.
That sounds like a good idea.
You do
Yeah,
that.
let's do that.
You do
Agreed.
that before going forward.
Wise.
And you come back, and yeah, you still see it. Ruddy water here. Things hanging from the trees. They look metallic.
Palette.
What
There's
can
no
my
chance it's
vigilance
bundles of
four
koku, is
do?
it? Could never be anything nice.
Can my vigilance of 4 kind of like help with catching on to the
You
details?
can move
before I-
forward to investigate it if you like.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
take a look.
So, who is not moving forward to investigate it?
I'll move forward to investigate it.
Who's
I'll
not?
go with you.
I'll stay back with the horses and such.
Okay, so
I'll
you're not
stay
taking the
back, too.
horses? Okay. So you start moving forward, and you start
No need in case they move or something.
the people up forward start checking it out, and you notice that there are cages hanging from the trees. And there are things in the cages. And
Gee, I wonder what they are.
there is like liquid dripping out of the cages.
Any chance one of these things in the cages is a blood speaker in a to-go box, ready to...
Would you like to get really close up and see what's in the cage, because they're hanging in the sky?
I'm with the horses, but I just had to say.
Pretty sure
sounds
that
like-
what's in the cages isn't gonna be blood speakers, but
You
I'm
can
pretty
hope.
sure it's gonna be humanish.
They're victims?
It's now 3 for 3 on villages with corpses in trees.
Does this affect my uncleanliness, anxiety, or adversity?
Probably.
Yeah, sure. Gain 3 strife
All right, and I get a void
and
point.
get a void. Actually, no. Well, yes, yeah, because you're walking in blood. Yeah.
If you get up close, I think it should apply. Sure.
So, what are you gonna do?
Suggest that Doji Daisuke goes and investigates because he's the tallest among us. Except for-
No, Mochisora is the
What?
tallest.
I don't want Sora to get splashed with blood.
Don't
Well,
worry,
thank
ladies.
you.
I will pamper the both of you since you've been so nice to me last night. Fine, I will look.
Well, I'm pretty sure these are or were people. I'll go check them out.
Matt, you gonna climb up a tree?
Might as well. I'm already like
Make a
kind of
fitness
freaked
check.
out.
TN2.
Fitness check TN2.
Yep. Climb up a
Alright,
tree.
water.
Look in the cage.
When Naren
So they're
notices
that
from the
high up?
place
Yeah.
with the horses that Daisuke starts climbing a tree, she just shakes her head and calls out, "Please be cautious."
And I will use the opportunities to, well, kind of like make maneuvering around the tree easy for me without like getting my armor like in
Sure.
contact with the blood.
You look in there and you see something green.
Uh-oh, it's a gabo.
Is it like a pulsing mass, or is this like something that is like rotted?
No,
or
no,
What
it's-
exactly is it?
It's Sasha's correct.
Oh.
This is why they were running.
So Daisuke like makes his way down and like calmly states to Kuranagi and Mochisora, "Well, there was a goblin in the cage I looked at. I wouldn't be surprised if the others were also goblins."
What did they do? Did you talk to him?
So Corey, was that goblin alive or was
Yeah.
it like deceased?
No. Well, I mean,
It was alive,
you have a
you
vigilance
just
of 4,
looked at
so
it
I'm going to
like-
tell you,
Yeah, but-
it looked like it
Oh.
was alive and breathing. But
You're
it
a
was like
bloody freak.
exhausted.
Yes, it was alive.
And it said,
Didn't say anything to me. Didn't even look at me.
did you engage it?
Well, I can try to engage in it or in a conversation with it. Let me check again. Do I need to make another fitness roll?
Yeah, you got down.
Yeah. Fair enough. Let's do this again. Oh, okay.
I lean over toward Moshisora and go, do you think...
Do you think that the man is dumb?
How many times do you think we can get him to climb up there?
I don't know. It might be funny to see.
I'll use one of the opportunities to negate the strife that I got from this roll.
Okay.
And the other opportunity to, well, keep myself clean while climbing this tree. And I will engage in the goblin that I saw earlier.
In the goblin?
Oh.
Are you gonna goblin the goblin?
Yes, I'm going to talk with the goblin, please. Gobble this knob, if you please.
Uh-oh.
Anyways. So Daisuke, tries to initiate a conversation. Is like, hello? Are you alright?
You hear, no, Pokey.
Not going to hurt you. How did you and your Daisuke looks around at the other cages? You and your friends, how did you get into these cages?
You pink-skinned samurai put me here. How you not know, you stupid samurai? Let me down.
I'm not the
Let
one who
me
put you in
down.
there.
I put you in cage.
I won't put you down if you put me in the cage. How about I let you out and you tell me your story?
And it's gonna be like, okay. And then as soon as you let it out, it's gonna be like, I put you in cage.
Or it just runs.
You hear someone yell out, "Don't let him out!"
I imagine that's Naurin. Was that fucking Satoru
No.
too?
You,
Where'd the source of the voice
Kuranagi
come from?
and Moshisora see a guy. I'll show you what it looks like. And he's coming towards you, and he's got a big spear. And I'll show it to the players.
Maybe he is pink skinned samurai.
Ah.
You see this guy coming towards you. What do you think?
So Daisuke, sits at where he's at. Is like, so what's the story here? What happened?
Who are you talking to?
Oh.
The samurai who came out that said, "Don't let him out."
Oh, okay. He said, what do you mean? You like goblins?
No.
He starts
You goblin
walking
woman?
on towards you, and he looks at all of you,
Kuranagi.
and he
We're
says,
passerbys.
he stops for a second, and he hesitates as he looks at you three, the two on the ground and the one in the tree, but he looks at the two at the ground the most, and then he says, "Forgive me if I'm being rude at all. Have we met?"
I don't think I've seen you before.
Can I make a check to see if I think I recognize him?
Sure.
I don't know what that would be.
It's an earth,
Obviously Earth.
sentiment? Earth sentiment.
Sentiment?
Yeah.
That sounds reasonable.
DN2?
TN2.
Nope.
Maybe you could use your bond with Kuranagi to re-roll a die. Maybe.
Okay, you're both like, maybe?
Their bond is different.
Like, you look Rokugani?
You look vaguely familiar?
Is that what you say?
Yeah, I'll say that.
He looks at Moshisora.
When was the last time you were out of forest?
He looks at Moshisora.
I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Okay. He takes his spear. He jabs it up into the cage of the goblin that's been talking. Goblin goes, ah! Blood starts pouring out. He pulls his spear back. I should take you back to the castle.
So, is this what you do
Yes.
here in the forest?
Yes. I take care of the... I'm the caretaker.
So your job is to poke all the captives?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
Are they all goblins?
No.
Are there other samurai here too?
No, we don't...
Just
Do you know
have
what
to
lives in Shinneman Swamp?
No, we're not aware of what goes on in Shinneman Swamp. We're new here.
Right. Shinneman Swamp is a haven for Shadowlands creatures.
Oh.
Come on. Let's go.
You will look back to
Yeah.
Naurin with a look of like, be wary.
Naren's like leading her horse over here already as soon as she heard the goblin screaming because she wants to make sure that there's no trouble over there.
We should bring the
Okay.
others.
He will bow. He will say, "My name is Kobayashi."
Kobayashi.
Koei or Kobayashi?
Kobe.
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi.
Kobe.
I am Moshisora.
Moshisora. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's an
And I am
interesting...
Goji Daisuke. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right, so Daisuke goes back to one of the horses and takes Hayate's rein, and beckons Ide Youngso to come along with the other horses, so that way we take them up to the rest of the group as we make our way with Kobayashi.
Okay.
When Naren gets to the group, she looks very confused because we were told there's blood speakers yonder that hill, and there's this random guy in a kimono covered in blood, and so she just eyes Sora and then Daisuke and then Moshi Sora, and she's like, "So you've made a friend?"
I am Kobayashi.
Apparently, it's his job to poke the prisoners.
Ide Youngso.
Oh, how rude of me. I am Shishiro Kurenagi.
Right. And who is this lady here?
Oh, this is Moshisora.
No, I have met Moshisora.
Oh,
Naren.
Naurin?
Naren. Okay. Well, are you headed towards Shinneman Tower?
Well, we're on our way to Mamikake. We're transporting at the moment.
Well, this is a terrible way to go. But
We tried going through the mountain pass, but there was a procession of ogres and goblins and oni that
I'm gonna
gave us a detour.
I'm gonna roll something. I don't know what it is, but whatever I need to roll to keep I guess maybe a courtesy check.
To do what?
To not immediately facepalm.
Not telling them everything about what we're doing and why we're here and all about our motivations.
I'm gonna put it at a difficulty 3.
Fair.
So
I
valid.
just make things difficult. Yay!
Very appropriate that this check comes with a
Strife?
with a luck.
Yeah.
Though you succeeded because we're both comrades, there is a look from Youngso at you, giving you the eyes of keep it together.
Naren is eyeing Matt, not Matt, Doji Daisuke, like she remembers why she dislikes him.
Oh yes, this is me
very
thinking out of
subtly
character. So
twitches one
out
of her eyes.
character,
As she
what benefit would it be for us to lie at this point?
There might be a lot.
So much benefit.
Yeah, and
So
might
many.
be benefit in just not volunteering information. You don't have to lie to not say anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
I would like to learn the honor
of the horse.
of the person, the person we are talking to.
Oh.
I'm going to spend an opportunity to learn that.
His
and I'm going
honor?
to spend an opportunity to reduce the strife that I just gained by 1. I just get to know if it's higher, equal, or lower than mine. Okay, so... Oh, surprising.
I don't know if that's higher, equal, or lower. You should have said that beforehand. I just wrote it. It's fine.
I was... Yeah, you responded before I had a chance. I was reading the rest of the text.
All right, let's he says well, if you're headed towards village, who's that on that horse?
This is the person we are transporting to my Mikake.
Right. I see a prisoner.
Don't pay much mind to him.
The swamp is hard going until you hit the castle, and there's a road heading south from there. I mean, it was the builder's road, so I can take you there if you like, or you can make your way through the swamp on your own.
You said there was a village?
There's a castle. Shinman Tower.
I thought he said that there was a tower and a village. Am I wrong?
No, there's just the tower.
Just the tower?
Okay, I thought I heard that. Maybe I'm going nuts. I probably am, honestly. Never mind me then.
After this long trip, it makes sense.
Don't touch the things in the cages. There, you'll also see some creatures tied to trees and big stakes.
Why go through the effort of putting them in cages and tying them to stakes? Why not just slay them?
Where all the okay, Oasili, is all of the blood here pooling from the cages?
Uh-huh.
Kuranagi
They're coming down
reaches
through
into
holes in the cages. Holes that he
Kuranagi
sticks
reaches
his little
into her-
spear through.
Kuranagi reaches into her like sleeves together and will palm one of her pieces of jade, and she'll give a look over to Naurin, and in their special way of communicating will say, this blood is likely tainted, so be very careful.
All right.
You ready? Are you ready to go?
Certainly.
All
Yes.
right. Y'all move through.
But, like Nalrin asked, why not simply slay these creatures rather than continuing to poke them through the cages?
He eyes you suspiciously.
Now eyes him
says-
suspiciously.
And
I
he says,
simply don't understand. Execution is quite common.
He says, that's the orders of the Sage of Blood.
I see.
I guess we can ask again if we get to meet them.
Oh, the Sage of Blood is in Shinman Tower. If you want to meet her, she's there. I hope she's there.
You hope?
Things are getting strange around here. Anyways, let's go.
And Daisuke also wants to ask as well, like, you wouldn't happen to have a blacksmith, would you? I'm looking
Oh,
to see...
yes, of course we do have a blacksmith. Oh,
I'm
yes.
looking to repair my wakizashi. A lot of battles happened.
They're probably gonna forge it and then like quench
Have
it
it be
in
a
blood.
cursed item.
Oh my god!
Why? Why? The most I was gonna ask was to try to see if we could buy a horse from them to replace the one that Kuranagi lost.
Yeah, this is the horse, and then it cuts to a giant nightmare.
It's like
with,
an Oni horse.
blood
Yeah.
coming off its mane.
I
Like
mean, they
one
could have normal
gigantic eye
horses.
right
I
in the
hope. I
center.
pray.
Flaming mane, bloody
Yeah.
teeth,
It's got teeth. Like,
fangs.
It's just got a set
Anytime
of
it
human
neighs, it doesn't come
Oh,
directly
God.
from the throat. It just echoes from a distance.
Let's not get ahead of
Okay,
ourselves, Daisuke. Perhaps we should worry more about securing
There-
another horse,
there-
if anything,
There
with
may
our
not
limited
be
time.
enough time for us to explore those possibilities. Daisuke, forging a sword could take a long time.
And we have a mission to
Well,
complete.
not forging one, but at least replacing the one I have damaged.
Just blink, 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 blink.
Do not blame
Blink,
the doji
blink.
for not knowing the finer points of labor. Let's
Blink.
continue.
Come on, we can get there by nightfall, I'm pretty sure.
That sounds
The
good.
way.
This doesn't seem the kind of place I would like to be stuck outside at night.
There are probably
Not
all
that I'd
sorts
want to be
of
stuck
grunts and
inside
grovelings.
either.
Y'all move into the interior of the swamp, and it is just blood red. It is,
Delightful.
yeah, it's the leaves start turning red colors as it absorbs the blood in the water and uses that for its nutrients.
So, quick question: How many more times does Matt get striped for being covered in blood?
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
I better get a lot of void points for that.
You only get it on the first time you get it.
Partway through, y'all are resting at a certain point, eating a little bit of meal before moving on. Your guide goes behind a big old red rock
To be.
out of sight of you. He excuses himself first. Excuse me. He goes behind the big old red rock.
How far away is the big red rock?
I mean,
Far away enough that if I spoke in a very low tone, he wouldn't be able to.
oh
hear.
yeah, definitely. It's like four range bands away. It's like he's
Oh,
walked
four
away a
range
bit
bands.
and then
Okay,
behind
he's
a big
definitely away.
I lean into the group and kind of gesture for them to get close, and I'm like, just to make sure, does everybody have like jade?
Yes, I have a finger of jade.
Yes.
Right, because the swamp we've been trucking through is filled with all kinds of gunk
Yes,
And
I'm
that
not
could-
surprised.
that could cause problems.
So
not
Daisuke's
only
gonna
that,
inspect
like
his finger of
disease.
jade.
Oh yeah, you guys have seen cages with different kinds of creatures in them, not just goblins. You've seen ogres tied to giant like pikes, just struggling there because they can't move. All sorts of weird stuff.
Well,
So Corey, how is
all being
Daisuke's
harvested-
finger of jade looking?
Oh, it's fine right now. They're all being harvested for blood,
obviously.
making the swamp blood red.
We probably shouldn't be giving out information either.
Looks at Daisuke, deadpan.
Yes.
You don't
Say
need them
as
to
little
know
as
any more
needed.
about us or our intentions than we need to.
Remember what we suspect these people of being, Daisuke. And realize that they are not people we wish to trust.
Well, it doesn't hurt to play simply the role of a passerby with no intention of truly staying.
Anybody
Just
checking out what your guide is
out of
doing?
interest.
Ide Youngso, the tiny one who's most easily slipped off.
I was gonna say I was gonna eavesdrop, but he went 4 range bands away, and I'm not good at sneaking, so
But
that's
Kurnagi's
not
good at
gonna be
hearing.
me.
I am good at hearing.
Do you get close enough to hear if you want?
Yeah. I have a passion for knowing secrets, so yeah.
You need to. You're like legally obligated, honestly.
Young So, are you gonna
Go see if
sneak
you
too?
can
What are
hear
you doing?
anything.
Was he talking to somebody, or what did he go and do?
We don't know.
He just
don't know.
excused himself and
He's going to take a leak, and
He
now
just-
Kurnagi's
he just-
going to
That's
get an
what I
eyeful.
said.
Just fucked right off.
I mean, he may just be pooping, but you
There's
never
a solid
know.
chance he's taking a dump.
Well, we're about to get an eyeful.
He's
Oh, God,
unleashing
hold.
the chocolate snake.
Why are there so many of them?
I'm
you
going to
scoot
keep the,
forward and hear.
James.
on the whole eyeful part. My brain immediately went, put brown in front of that word.
Oh,
A
God.
brownful?
Brown eye.
Brown eyeful.
James, do you check it out? Is
Check
your
out Brown Eye?
your character?
You want to check out his eyeballs?
Young So it doesn't have that level of curiosity.
Okay.
And
All right.
for being in this area, he's
So-
already done one rude thing, so he's
So
not going to
after-
do one now.
After exploring that information, Kuranagi comes back with a very distraught look on her face, but says nothing.
Oh, that's
Um,
great. Thank you for that.
Oh, so that actually happened? I thought we were just
What
joking about that.
seems to be wrong, Kuranagi?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
I
Like I said, this place may be rife with dangers beyond just tainted blood. Maybe we don't want to get exposed to any bugs or pathogens that might be about.
Yeah, Daisuke definitely picked that up. Oh, so he
yeah.
was picking
And
flowers.
maybe don't eat anything that you're offered.
Okay.
That also seems like solid advice.
Words to live
I
by.
do have rations.
was he actually taking a poop?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
What I
Well,
was
there's my
saying.
confirmation that he was taking a dump.
Okay.
I will not
Now it's
confirm nor
the
deny
Daisuke's
whether
turn
the
to
term
like sort of
party
like
shark.
like slowly like just put his mouth to his hand. It's like, and they think I'm the.
After 10 minutes, we can speed time if you want.
10
Do you wanna-
minutes?
Do you want to?
A lot of whimpering over there.
Oh, God.
Do y'all want to speed time or do you want to?
Please.
No, we can wait.
Okay, you
It's
wait about 10
excruciating-
minutes,
An excruciating amount.
and then you hear groans,
Oh, God.
and then you hear,
Oh.
and from behind the rock walks a lumbering poop monster.
Did you just make a poop monster?
No, you did
you-
not, Corey.
He pooped out a monster?
No.
A Golgothan?
I see why Corey was like, let's see how many times we can trigger Daisuke's disadvantage.
By the way, Daisuke, take 3 stripe.
Oh, shit!
You'll be fine.
And if any of you got the reference I just gave for naming it a Golgothan,
This is
that
Daibin
is
no
a Kevin
Oni.
Smith fan.
He's about to
Immediately
shit
said to
himself.
everyone,
Like,
"Alright, everyone, we're leaving,
Did
we're leaving
Homeboy
the
come
opposite
back?
direction."
Did this thing come from his direction?
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
did it
yeah.
come
From
the-
exactly the same rock that he went behind. Yeah.
he just summoned a shit Oni.
So he's trying to
Or
kill us.
turned into one.
So Daisuke, like what he
Joni.
does is like, all right, everyone, we're leaving the opposite direction. We're heading back up the mountain path. Let's go.
I don't know that we're going to be able to escape this.
I know. If you run with the horses, your horses
Like
could get
gallop
hurt.
or something,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We are in a swamp. Running is not exactly an option. Sludging, trudging, and murking along are possible, but that's
and-
about it.
And climbing quickly.
I have never ever had a bigger regret for making a frontline
do have-
fighter character than I do right now in my
At
life.
this exact moment.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
regret all of my choices.
Matt too, right?
Is
Matt
it
doesn't
too
have
late for
any
me to
range
just-
on that.
Like the best.
Is it too late for me to just retire my character right now mid-session? Can I like not?
I still have someone's Yumi.
This is it for me, man.
Have her
I could
just
shoot it
drop
from a
dead
distance.
here
This
and
is my
now.
13th reason.
Which
Yeah,
horse?
you got my Yui.
Tarek, which horse was yours? What was your horse's name?
Rena.
Got it.
Rena failure.
Ouch.
Rena failure.
I can only see the area right around my token.
I can only see my
I can
token.
That.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix that.
Everything else
I
is
see nothing but
solid
blackness
black.
but my token.
I see my token. I see the outline of Shin's token. That's it.
Should I?
Okay.
Aha!
There we go.
There's a world.
How do you like that?
Can't
You're
take
on
it
this
away,
nice
I want-
dry piece of land in between all of this bloody water, and yeah.
Delicious.
And
The big
Shit
shit demon
monster.
is down here. Right by the big old red rocks.
Oh,
Oh, of course, my first reaction to seeing it is burn it, kill it with fire. And feeling very grateful we got Moshi Sora with us.
yes,
don't
kill it
burn
with fire
It's
sounds
a
like a
shit
great
monster. It will
idea.
light everything on fire.
Maybe Sora,
Hopefully
could
it's
you at
emitting
least,
a large amount of methane.
Yeah, like Daisuke asks, Moshi Sora, could you please set some of my arrows ablaze whenever I launch them against this thing? Thank you.
By the way,
I thought Daisuke was gonna say, Moshi Sora, could you please kindly beat me with your fire stick until I am unconscious?
And it can no longer exist.
difficulty 1.
Only if we're all failing.
Let's see, how far away is this thing?
Oh, Christ. Why?
Disgusting.
Okay, why?
We'll do that.
What does Diven mean?
Sure.
That's pretty far.
I hope it doesn't mean poop. It might mean poop.
Poop no Oni.
Oni no poop. I have so many regrets.
Regrets.
Remember how I said, like, I don't take bathroom breaks for my characters. Just assume that you do this unless it's important to the story.
I remembered that.
I didn't necessarily
I
think
thought you
that
just
he
wanted to
was
do a
taking a
Joshua
bathroom break.
I just did the Google translate, and you're 100% correct.
It's poop
It's
Oni?
shit.
Poop
It's
demon?
literally shit no Oni.
Shitty no.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
It's
what
Oni
that
of
is
shit,
that I
technically.
just drew
Yeah.
on
So
the
excellent
board.
pun, Corey.
Oh, you drew a... Yeah, I got it.
I don't know what's wrong.
You gotta click
Demon
this.
of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what are you trying to do?
Scroll.
Oh, right
Move
click,
the screen.
right click, hold, and move.
he
himself
made
to
an
death.
Oni.
He Meiho Sukai summon Oni. They can give a name to a evil spirit, Jigoku spirit, and summon it into being.
We
That's
got
a thing they can
tricked,
do.
is what it happened.
He led us to this place
To a trap.
and then shit
Leslie,
himself
you need to
to
roll
death.
initiative.
10
To-
minute,
to
10
death?
minute long.
Daisuke
Do they
needs to roll
usually
initiative.
die to summon the Oni?
Oh yeah.
You
Sorry, my
give
bad.
your name to the Oni to
Yeah,
die,
my bad,
die
my
in the
bad.
name of this Oni.
Well, that's
It
kind of
requires a
embarrassing
lot
for
of
him.
blood. He might still be alive. Who knows? Maybe he ran off.
It's very embarrassing for
and
him.
used all the blood in
Imagine
the
summoning
area
an
to do
Oni
this.
made out of poop and then dying and being forever.
excuse me.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he shat
basically
himself
Elvis
to
now,
death.
right?
And I know that I
Is this
rolled
what
this
you're
on
doing when
Earth,
you're in
but
the
I'm gonna
bathroom for,
say
like,
that I'm on
40
fire.
minutes, Tarek?
Yeah,
Everything's
so I'm
the
summoning
same.
this demon.
Well, stop it. It's clogging up the pipes.
I cannot.
There, fire stance.
Okay.
You had to know how much potty humor this was gonna make, and yet you did this anyway. Do you hate
Of
us?
course, he did
Corey?
this on purpose.
No, he
You don't
loves
love us anymore.
I don't know what
My
you're
turn.
talking
I'm
about.
first. How
He loves
how-
us. He's just into scat. for the
God,
moment.
Crystal, we
I'm
didn't need to
sharing
know
my
that.
love
How
with
am
you.
I for holy Jesus?
Accept my
Okay.
love.
Despite my best efforts. Oh God.
I am pulling out my bow. I'm switching to water stance first off. I am pulling out my bow as a non-roll action, and then I am teleporting into a tree. We'll see which tree. Based on how much range.
Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to give him distinctions and passions.
He has a passion for corn.
Oh God.
And peanuts.
Guys, I forgot to give
What?
this Oni a advantage and disadvantage. What do you think?
Oh, I had an opportunity for my. Speaking of, I would
what do
like
you
to know.
what do
it.
y'all think?
Disadvantage.
We'll
Fear
discuss
of
this
being
together and
flushed.
fill it and fill it out.
Disadvantage, phobia of cleanliness.
Whatever
Yeah.
the disadvantage is, I want to know it.
I would have said flammable because poop is very
Yeah.
flammable.
I mean, it is literally used as
Or
fuel.
like water adverse or something. Like I don't know. Those are my ideas.
It's actually
Scared of Clorox wipes.
It's actually contrary to popular belief, it is claustrophobic.
The poop demon is scared of horses.
It has a disadvantage when dealing with paper.
Oh, God.
It's claustrophobic.
Oh,
Oh.
claustrophobic. Yeah.
That one stinks.
It's scared of bags.
We'll say, oh geez, all your
Flammable.
yeah, the flammable, the
Scared of water.
I know you want flammable because you use fire, but
I know, but actually,
yeah,
poop is used as fuel.
What do you think the unicorn clan does on the steps where there's no trees?
Burns it.
Okay, so I'm giving it flammable as its disadvantage. Moshi's sword doesn't know that, but
No, I don't, but I was
Sasha
going to kill it with
does.
fire
Two
anyway.
of us do, and we will tell her.
and
And I'm like, oh, good, that's what I was going to do anyway.
and for its advantage, it is gooey.
Gooey.
It is yeah, it's
Yeah,
slippery.
it probably takes less damage from physical
Oh.
things. Yeah.
Spreadable.
Oh
It's
God!
spreadable.
Those would be the cheeks that this thing came from.
Be right back, guys.
All right,
Do you have to go take a dump? Don't summon a demon. Be a
Kuronagi.
good boy.
you're done, right?
It's my cat calling.
You got
Yeah,
your bow out.
I
You moved into a tree.
I teleported up and I have my bow, and that is
You-
the end of my turn.
You teleport it into a bear tree that doesn't leave shadows.
Oh, then I'm sorry, I'll go over here.
How far can you teleport?
4 range bands from here.
4 range bands from there?
Yeah, is that about right? I can get to like right here.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'm I am afraid for my life. I don't know what to do.
Should be.
I am traumatized, and I will be sending the dead unicorn my bill for therapy later.
Hold on, guys.
I think that between all of us, we don't have to fear for our lives, but I am certainly afraid for my nose and my clothing.
Okay.
It would have been better if you had gone. Well, no, actually, if you breathed through your mouth, you'd be tasting it instead. So never mind.
Okay, Naren, you're up.
Okay, so for my first turn, because I don't think any of us were expecting this, I'm going to have to draw my weapon. But
Yep.
instead of drawing my sword, I'm going to draw my polearm.
Okay.
Which is, I forget what it's called, but I have a
The
polearm
naginata.
thingy. Yeah, my naginata.
Okay, you can move.
I think I will just move, like, a little bit. It's approaching us, clearly, yes?
Yes.
So I think the move is for those of us who are melee to at least move in front of where the horses are, so it doesn't hurt the horses.
So you can move 3 hexes.
1, 2, 3. So I'll move over here, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Young So?
Water stance, drawing Yari, moving, and then going to go into guard.
Okay.
Oh, pardon. She'll also yell out, "It's flammable. Hit it with fire." That's important details.
Who are you guarding?
I'm going to be guarding myself this round, but I might switch over to Moshi Sora if she starts getting threatened later.
Okay. Remember, walking through somebody costs 2 hexes of movement, so you cannot do that.
You just go right here.
There you go. Much better. So make your guard roll.
That's tactics, right?
Yep, on water stance.
Mm-hmm. And TN is 1 again?
I think so. I need to grab my book. Tactics 1, yep.
Highlight of the adventure.
All right, I got 2 bonus successes there.
The fact that I literally got the phrase,
He is sharding. What did he
I
send
gotta
you?
find it. You hear a huge farty shark. Farty shark is
Farty
like,
shart.
And I spelt here wrong.
This homie farted and darted. He literally left the
Sound
tent
dart.
and then
He did.
ran.
He sharted and darted.
Okay, so TN of attacks against me right now increased by 2.
Excellent. You know, I don't always shit when I fart, but I always fart when I shit. Doji Daisuke.
Squares are rectangles, but rectangles are not squares.
But my poops somehow always are.
So
Wait.
I'm going to pull out the Yumi that I still had in my inventory to,
Who's Yumi?
like take. I think it was
No.
either.
It was mine.
Yeah. Okay, so so I will prepare the Yumi, and I will ask Moshi Sora to set ablaze one of the arrows that I have, because like he suspects, I don't think arrows are gonna do anything about it. It needs some sort of magical effect, and I have a fire wizard right next to me.
That's gonna take time though. She's
Yeah.
gonna have to like.
Yeah, I
Have
haven't
a way
had
to
my
do that?
turn yet.
Yeah, Moshi
So I
Sora.
have no weapon.
I think Moshi Sora is just gonna hit it with her own fire instead
With
of
her own fire instead of
hit
lighting your arrows.
light your arrow and then use your arrow to. Well, she could just cut out the middleman.
Well,
Just
right
shoot
now
fire.
it is
I'll
too
just
far
go ahead
away
and,
for me to hit it.
Fire off an arrow,
no
like,
matter what.
At
Oh, okay.
the monster, just standing next to Moshi Sora. He's not gonna move.
All right, Moshi Sora.
He's frozen in
Okay.
poop
Well,
terror.
I mean,
Since
I didn't
no
get to
matter
fire
what
off
I
anything.
do, I cannot hit it right
Corey,
now.
He still is gonna attack. Oh, are you on water stance?
yeah,
Okay, then you might be able to attack.
yeah. Like
Sorry, Crystal.
I pulled it out and like.
You
like
didn't
wanna-
let him shoot. You moved to the next turn before he could shoot.
Are you shooting?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You wanted to.
Then roll to hit.
yeah. I'm clicking my Yumi, but it's not showing me any. I'll just go to my skill.
You go to conflict, right?
Oh, conflict. Okay, my bad. I was going to my inventory. That was dumb. I'm a special person, people.
Special person people, yes.
All right. So, let's see. I will use that opportunity to negate the 2 strife that I get from this roll.
Yep.
All right. So, did I make the TN?
Yes.
Yay.
So you do how 2 bonus successes? It says 2 bonus successes. It's a
Oh,
TN2.
that's
You
weird.
only put it on TN1.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's TN2. So
TN2,
you
okay,
do
so I got 1
6
bonus.
points of damage.
All right.
So it will take that amount. All right.
An
From its
unknown lesser amount.
poop carapace shell.
Well, at least I put something, wooden and dry, so that way, if she uses her fire magic, it has like a ignition point.
Has a wick
Yes.
All right, Sora.
and becomes a very shitty candle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gross.
It doesn't like
gross.
stick in him. No, it's he takes fatigue by defending himself,
Dodges.
so he swats it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the poop candle, the newest Yankee candle flavor is really interesting to think about.
I have seen so many like memes with weird candle scents, and I'm just like,
I bet-
yeah, shit scented
bet-
candle seems like par for the course.
I've seen that as an April Fool's one where the first half of the candle is a floral scent, but the second half is poop. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's evil. You get
I'm
them
gonna
liking it. And
Go
then-
ahead and cast Katana of Fire just so I definitely for sure have a weapon.
Sure.
Aw, that time we heard him meow.
Oh yeah. Little kitty meows.
Yeah, he's got this little stand here in front of the mirror, and he's very concerned about the cat on the other side of the window. He keeps trying to claw the mirror open to let it in.
All the she-hers in the call going, aw, whenever a cat shows up. Too real.
It's not just
Yeah,
the she hers, some of the he hims are doing it too.
Oh yeah, plenty.
And the they thems.
Of course, everyone. Everybody likes a good kitty.
Everyone who has a soul.
Okay.
We're all cat people.
I
Great.
cast my
I
Katana
actually
of
heard
Fire. It is
this
a
thing that was
bow
very
staff
true.
of fire, which will cause burning upon striking.
All right.
Nice.
Excellent. You can move.
Yes, I can.
There's this theory that some people they're not fans of cats, but they're not bad people. They're not going to do anything negative to the cat. Anybody who actually is actively hateful towards cats is a controlling person.
We need to kill the
Because
monster
cats
right
are
under this
soft.
dead tree because maybe it'll fertilize it after and then, bring some life to this horrid place of death and decay.
I don't want to think of the kind of life this thing is supporting.
I don't like looking at it. The further it gets on my screen, the more uncomfortable I am. Why'd you pick that image? I don't like its face.
I don't like its anything.
It looks like it looks at you and says, yummy, in like a really uncomfortable voice. And I don't like it. I don't
Just a
appreciate
really
that, Corey.
gooey voice.
I want to talk about how this makes me feel, which is unwell.
It sounds
that,
like it has a mouth full of chocolate pudding.
Oh,
And-
it does. 'Cause it does,
And-
Crystal.
And it's
Alright.
back.
Okay, now it's in the
having
perfect
that
position.
bulge
Beat the
like
shit out of it.
Crystal?
It's
that bulge
coming
in its
for
back
me.
Makes me think it might be anally pregnant.
What?
Oh, what?
The bulge on its back makes me think it might be anally pregnant.
No matter how many times you repeat that, it doesn't make it any better.
What, you mean like it
Oh,
needs to drop the kids off at the pool?
The Browns to the Super Bowl, yeah.
Crystal? Because you are now within one range band of it, you need to make a meditation earth roll or void roll. Meditation earth or void TN3.
To avoid fainting from the smell. Okay.
Yes.
Meditation. earth?
You're in the swamp of what's it called? The swamp from Labyrinth.
The Bog of
Eternal
Stench.
Stench.
You're in
Bog
the
of Eternal Stench?
Yeah, you're in the bog of
Bog of
eternal.
Eternal Stench.
You're there now, baby.
Sorry, what TN did you say? It wasn't 1, was it?
3.
Okay, 3. All right. It said TN1, so I am going to make the TN.
That our cat?
That one was ours.
No, that was this one again.
Really? That sounded like it was ours. He sounds like our fat boy.
Okay.
I'll use that opportunity
Well, that's
to
'cause he's
not
a fat
take
boy,
strife.
Okay, you do
I mean,
not
look
take
at his
strife.
belly.
Excellent. You do not gag and take more strife from the smell. Kronagi.
Oh, he's grooming.
Good
me.
luck, guys! I didn't barf yet.
Poisoning it will do nothing. I'm wondering if I should do a Pack Gambit. Because that will let me give everybody assistance on attacking this thing.
Oh yeah, what's the silhouette of this guy?
4.
Might be really good if only for
it's
the fact that it will
big.
help Moshisora too.
As you
Okay,
can tell,
I'm
it's
gonna
bigger than the
Pack Gambit.
horses.
Well, yes.
I'm going to Pack Gambit.
He
as a
really,
speed
I
action.
mean, he ate PF Chang's before this, so.
Oh no. Oh no, Corey.
Did he also have
Oh,
Chipotle?
no.
Yes, all of it.
I'm going to advise everybody on how best not to get shit on your clothes.
That's right, guys.
TN3.
Stay away.
It will be a TN3 social skill check. If I succeed, each character who performs an attack or scheme action targeting the character counts as having my assistance.
Yes.
And this will persist until the end of my next turn. If I have 2 opportunities, choose one of the target's disadvantages that I know, which I do know. Each character who performs an attack or scheme action targeting the character may exploit that disadvantage without spending a void point on their turn. I will spend a void point to do this, and go. Damn it.
That guy moved really fast.
Oh yeah. It galloped. It was like. Brum, 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 brum.
Gross.
Can either my keen hearing or my affective harmlessness help me re-roll any dice here?
Nope, not for Pat Gambit. If you had something that would help you, like command troops and stuff like that, yes. Like an aura of authority or something like that, that would have helped
What
you.
I have. Sad panda.
You can still move though.
If you please.
Oh, I had to switch to air stance. I have, is that 3 opportunity? Right?
3 spaces. You can move 3 spaces, or you do have 3 opportunity. Yeah. That too.
So I don't need to succeed, I don't believe, in order to use the opportunity. So
No, you don't. Just says
choose one target whose disadvantage you know. Each target who performs an attack or scheme action targeting that creature may use the disadvantage without spending a void point.
Yep.
To exploit the disadvantage. So everybody can do that. And then I will spend 1 opportunity to learn.
Learn if Poop Boy is still here somewhere.
I will add a kept die to an opportunity result on my next martial skill check.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn. I'm not coming down.
Naren.
So, I haven't actually used my Naginata very much, but it has a range of... How do I tell? A range of 2. Does that mean I can attack it from where I am over here? Or where
No, you have to
can
be
I-
2 hexes away from it. Not 3.
So there can be 1 space between you.
Mhm.
So, like here?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna poke it off to the side of Moshisora. Actually, I guess I can go over here. That's still 1 hex away from it, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a TN2 to hit it.
Okay. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do flashing steel strike, if I want to like daze it or critical strike it, or if I want to knock it prone. I think I'm gonna go for flashing steel strike actually.
Okay.
So target is equal to its vigilance. What is its vigilance?
When you do that, it should automatically, if you click on and roll the dice, it'll automatically
If
fill
I
in
target
everything.
Double
it?
right click it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you target it.
Okay. Actually, I'm not using my katana, which lowers vigilance, so I don't want to do flashing steel strike right now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna have to fill that
So,
in for you.
because it's gonna be way harder. But I will do trip the leg.
You're gonna splash the shit monster onto the ground.
Yeah, I'd like to actually.
It's gonna have a bit of splatter.
Oh.
Splashback.
Stop it. Stop talking.
Hey, Tarek, it would be a good idea to use slippery maneuvers at this point.
Corey, can I ask a clarifying question real quick?
Oh no, that was a joke or not.
What?
Is this a good opportunity to use slippery maneuvers?
Ew. Oh, so gross. Oh, man. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't remember anymore. Jesus
You were gonna
Christ.
sweep the leg.
I was gonna ask if on trip the leg, can I spend opportunity to do a critical strike on that or not?
Not unless
It
the
says an
the
attack action.
thing says specifically that you can do it.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Let me check. What is? I have no idea what.
It lets me spend opportunity to give it 2 fatigue and 2 strife or disorient it, but it doesn't say anything about critting on it, so I'm assuming
Okay,
no, right?
as an attack action, it's a. So this is an
It has
attack
to say
action.
as a strike action and not as an attack action.
Yeah,
in
so-
order for it to work.
So okay, here's the thing. If you
I'm
have
just trying to
a
remember.
kata that only has opportunity associated with it and not an action, you can. Because all you're doing is adding more opportunities. But this is an attack action. It says so specifically, so it replaces strike.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. I'm sorry, I get a little confused, so I'm just trying to clarify. I thought that was the case, but I want to make sure.
So, like, striking as fire is not an attack action. It just allows you to...
It gives you other opportunities,
opportunities.
you can do.
Which means you can use striking as fire with trip the leg.
Okay, that's good to know. That means that, but I can't crit on it. So
Yeah,
how
so don't
could I
worry about it.
possibly-
Yeah.
So why would you say that? It's so
I'm just an
He's giving
example.
you examples.
Okay.
You striking as water.
I need the dice to get off my screen so I can see what I rolled. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to keep 2 of these. And then I can keep some opportunity. Okay, that's good enough. I don't think bonus successes do anything.
Nope.
So if I succeed, which I believe I did, the target suffers the prone condition.
Yes.
So it should be prone now. And then I would also like to spend 1 opportunity to make it receive 2 fatigue and 2 strife.
Sounds good.
And then unless its vigilance is 1, I can't do anything from my action with that extra opportunity. But let's see. I guess I'll just remove a strife from myself.
Whoops. Dang it. Why did that happen? There we go.
Since I
Okay,
don't.
I gotta make it...
Yeah. Okay, I'll just reduce my strife by 1. That's all.
Here we go. Prone. And then... it receives 2 fatigue and 2 strife. It doesn't give any damage. It just takes that as a
Fatigue.
number. Okay.
It happens from it hitting the ground.
Young So.
Switch to air stance, step forward 1, and then using Thunderclap Strike with my Yari to try and knock it further away from us and especially away from the horses.
Won't that
You
hit the
do
horse
realize I am also 2 range bands away from you.
Yeah, won't that hit the horse and Edie
Yep.
and Doji Daisuke
Yep,
and
Thunderclap
Mochi Tora?
Strike. Thunderclap Strike. Yeah, it does
Yeah, I
say
have
targeting
it. It
each
hits
character
all
within the
targets.
weapon's range.
All characters, which is why I've never used it
Okay.
before, because everyone's always too close.
In the way. Yeah, I have it too,
All
and I
right,
have
all
it.
right.
I can't
Never
use
mind
it.
on that then.
It's
I mean, you
Still
can
step
feel
forward
free to
for it.
move 2 more hexes and do the same thing.
yeah,
That'll
if you
just
moved
be
over
knocking
here,
it toward
right?
Kuranagi's tree.
But that's still away from the horses, so that's still
True.
a move, and it'll be harder for it to move. So from over there, it shouldn't hit anyone else, right? I think everyone else. Is
It
further
might
now.
hit Kuranagi's tree.
I'm in the other tree.
Yeah, she's over here.
I'm in
She's
this
over
other
Yeah,
tree.
I mean, like, that's where the Oni's going.
To go
Well,
up and might go flying into that tree and splat under you.
Yeah.
Okay. Use your Thunderclap Strike now.
I believe in you.
Please don't make this into a shit emergency.
Not the shit emergency.
I can't imagine a shittier situation.
Can you be done now? Please.
Yeah, Tarek. Shit or get off the pot.
I didn't hear what he said.
It's like he was constipated. He can't be done. Something like that.
I can't be done yet because I'm still a bit constipated.
Yeah.
Okay. Successfully
seems to have
done so.
diarrhea
It
of
now
the
needs
mouth.
to make a fitness check. Tell me what ring it's using, and I'll tell you the difficulty.
It's on water stance. So,
Okay,
3.
the difficulty is currently 4.
No, 3.
It is 4 because of my opportunity.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, you're using an opportunity for the... Yeah. That's a thing he can do.
And if it had been on Earth like I kind of suspected it was, it would have been even harder for it.
Okay. I'll finalize this step.
2 range bands directly away from me.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. As you're doing that, I need you to make a meditation, either earth.
Oh, right, because you got close enough to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
TN3,
that's the
meditation
reason.
earth roll or void roll. And same with
both
you,
of those are
Kuranagi.
Why? I'm
Because
up,
it
so-
stinks.
And it's huge. I know you're in a tree, but it's huge.
Bad.
Okay,
You take 3 strife.
yep. We'll figure out what that opportunity will do for me later. But, ooh, that puts me right on the edge of compromised.
And
I'm
it's
not
a
over yet.
fitness check or meditation?
It's a meditation.
Meditation. You have to concentrate to keep from vomiting.
I know. That's what it is.
I hate you.
Also, if
I hate
anybody
you.
unmasks in the presence of this creature, the unmasking is not your normal unmask. It will be vomiting for a full round.
I hate you. I hate you. I start vomiting all over this smelly thing.
Not immediately, right? It's if you unmask.
Yeah, just if you unmask, yeah.
What do I
3
do? What
strife.
happens
You
if
take
I
3
fail?
strife.
You just get strife.
If I climb higher in the tree.
Get another range band away.
Dice K.
So, Corey, I have a quick technical question. So, I am thinking about using Flowing Water Strike to flush this guy down. And I'm looking at TN3 martial arts water check, but it doesn't say specifically which martial arts, either melee, ranged, or unarmed.
That means
Could I
you get to
use my
choose.
ranged weapon?
I don't. What did you say? What is it again? Flowing water strike.
Flowing water strike.
Okay.
It only says TN3 martial arts water check, but it doesn't specify if it could be either melee, ranged, or unarmed.
Well, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Flowing water strike. We'll just click it here. Well, no. Well,
I'm pretty sure it's a melee kata.
If it doesn't say martial, melee, ranged,
Yep,
armed,
you can use any of them.
then you could probably even
I could
use
use any of
fitness or any
it's just-
martial
it's-
skill. No.
No, it's martial arts.
Yeah, fitness
For
wouldn't be an
whatever ready
attack.
weapon you have.
Okay.
Using a readied weapon. So yeah, you can use a ranged
depends
weapon.
on what
You can
weapon
use
you have.
you can use whatever weapon you want. You can use your
Alright.
hands, swords, bows, all that stuff.
Give it a
Okay.
swirly.
Remember
So
when
I
you
will-
click to do it, right?
Mhm.
In the right hand corner of your dice roller, there'll be something that says martial, and you'll there's a drop down menu, and you'll go to the correct one that you want. Okay.
All right. Ranged. Okay. All right, makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it goes.
Did you target him?
I
Did not.
Did not, unfortunately.
It's okay.
But it's a really good roll.
The TN is one harder because he's prone, and you're using a ranged attack.
So it's
A
3
TN3.
instead of 2.
Yeah, it's
So
a
it's
TN3.
in 4 for me, but at the very least,
No, it's a TN3.
He has 1 bonus success.
You have one bonus success. Yes.
All right.
If you succeed, physical damage equal to your water, which is 4,
Mm-hmm.
suffers the bleeding condition. It has no blood. It is immune to the bleeding condition.
You mean it's not losing poop?
No, it's not losing poop. The target must resist with a TN4 fitness check. If they fail, increase the physical damage they suffer by your weapon's base damage. Okay, let's do that.
Fitness check.
TN4.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the dice. Oh well.
Damn, he could make it.
2,
Nah,
3, 4.
That was a pretty good roll.
Finalize the step. I don't need to keep any of those. I got the TN4. Take the strife. Okay, all done. I take 4 points of damage. Okay. Next, Moshi Sora.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can. Wait, does the Pack Gambit thing give her an assist, or does it let her exploit the disadvantage without?
Exploit disadvantage. Anyone who attacks it can exploit the disadvantage without spending a void point.
The disadvantage is that it's flammable.
Flammable.
Yes, exploiting
So-
disadvantage lets you re-roll 2 dice, I believe.
Oh, okay.
For
So
those of
I
us
get
who
the
aren't
chance
wielding
to
the fire
re-roll 2 dice of my choice.
Without having to spend a void point.
Yep.
I believe that's what happens when you exploit
Yep.
disadvantage, right?
It is. I do it all of the time.
Okay, if I cast a spell from here, is that gonna be TN like 1 increase, or is it just the normal TN?
That's an interesting question. It just says range attacks.
It says at your discretion too. So if you wait.
Yeah, I mean it's not like it's super far away. It's
I'm gonna say
range
no. I say that
2.
the kami are the ones like
'Cause-
hitting it, not you. You're just
Also, technically, it's close enough I can hit it with my stick.
you're entreating the kami to do the thing for you. So your role is about the kami, not about hitting it. So there you go. There won't be there won't be a penalty to your roll.
Okay. Let's see.
So, like, since she's casting a spell using her, not like her martial arts melee skill, but like her, whatever, theology skill, right?
Yeah, she's using theology, not like martial arts. So
Makes sense. That makes sense.
This would be my fire plus bonus successes.
And if like Kuronagi was shooting him and he's prone, well, it doesn't matter. The thing's right below him. It would be like not like it would make no sense. It's supposed to be you hit the deck because this thing's on the same plane as you. If you're right above them and they hit the deck, well, then you're a better target.
Yeah. You're actually flatter and.
Actually, it's better off for me since I only have one target to just hit it with my fiery stick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
All right. Your stick is not longer.
No, it's not longer. It's a bow staff which has range 2.
Oh, okay.
Whack it.
It's just the base damage of the bow staff is 6, and fires from within does my fire ring plus bonus successes. Difficulty 2.
It's a TN2 to hit.
Ooh,
Very nice.
it's a good roll, and you might get some opportunity if you
is.
use. Hey.
That is 2 bonus successes, and
Did you re-roll 2 dice?
I didn't because I decided it was good enough as is.
All right. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. And for my opportunity, I'll go ahead and use Iron Forest style and say that the area in range of my weapon counts as dangerous terrain for it. And if it tries to move closer to me, it has to make a TN4 fitness check in order to move toward
Okay.
me.
You said something about burning earlier.
Yes. My staff is going to cause the burning condition unless it makes a check, a fitness check of... Let's see, where is this? Resist with a TN3 fitness check or suffer the burning condition.
Could it have a disadvantage to resist the burning condition where it has to re-roll 2 successes because it's
Yes.
very flammable?
Okay, I guess I'll re-roll my success. All right, it's on fire. It is burning.
Okay.
It is a burning pile of shit.
Just like this?
Burning says that after a burning character performs an action, they suffer 3 strife and 3 physical damage, ignoring their resistance. The severity of critical strikes caused by this damage is 5.
Yes.
Slay your enemies, queen.
Okay. Y'all
just
didn't
messes
do what I
it up.
thought you were going to do against this creature, and instead you're doing this thing against it, and it's working out for your favor. It's its turn, I guess, right?
I think so.
It's going to roll around on the ground and try and put itself out.
Of its misery.
It needs a TN2. Fitness,
like
water,
a-
TN2.
Uglier, more evil Ludo.
Okay. Grab that.
Dipped in the
I
bog.
mean,
grab that.
basically anything is more evil than Ludo.
It's true.
Yeah,
We're more evil
Okay.
than Ludo.
It is no longer burning.
definitely.
Um,
But all it could do is put out the fire, right?
well, it's on water stance.
Well, I mean, I guess it can stand up.
No, it can't. Because it was a movement check to... And prone only goes away if you don't do a movement check.
It's a movement check to put out the fire.
Yeah. So
Technicalities.
it will move over here. And Naren, you must make a meditation, either earth or void roll to
not
TN3
barf.
to not take strife.
You said meditation, right?
I said meditation. You know that thing that everybody neglects to get.
I actually have 2 ranks in meditation, so who's neglecting now?
And I
Okay,
happen to
you
have absolutely every single skill at least at rank 1.
I don't use either of these rings very often, so it's okay. I just want to take a look at what you can do with opportunities on this real quick, because I'm not very familiar with them. I could give assistance on Earth.
Earth or void?
What about Void? I could also give assistance.
There is the benefit that you won't take strife from your roll on void.
Yeah, I'll do Void, and then if I
Only
get
if
an
you're on
opportunity.
void stance.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not on Void stance though.
But,
Because
yeah.
it doesn't switch your stance. It's just
No,
a
it doesn't
check.
switch stance.
But I'll do the Void anyways because I like one of the opportunity uses. Ruh-roh. And probably a good thing I did too. I'm gonna get a decent amount of strife. I'll re-roll one of my dice, one of my opportunity, and take a strife for my bond. Because I don't want to see Daisuke. I don't want Daisuke to see me puke. That is unbecoming, and I am stronger than him.
So you'd
He
like to
should be the
think.
one- he should be the one puking. And then
I puked in my mask.
oh no, and I'm still gonna get sick from this. Okay.
All right, take 3 strife from the smell, from the stench, as you cannot
Ugh.
get over it.
Okay. I shall, God.
Okay. And, you know, I'll take a calming freaking breath. Why not? And I'll end my turn. Kuragi.
Okay. I'm going to take a step away to get out of the stench range.
Sure.
And then I'm going to target it with Pin the Fan. Firing an arrow at it. TN3. And go. Okay, this is really good. You know what? I won't keep that one. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, I don't want that. Right. So, I hit, which means I'm going to. The target suffers damage equal to 2 times the weapon's base damage plus my bonus successes. So I
Sure.
have 1 bonus success. So it's going to take. I believe my weapon is.
What's the weapon you used?
The damage is 4, so it's going to take 9 damage.
Nice.
And then, does that make it incapacitated?
Wait, which weapon are you using?
A horse bow.
Oh, the horse bow.
Has damage
yes.
4, deadliness 5. If
So-
it I'm spending an opportunity to cause this. If the target becomes incapacitated as a result of the damage
Sure.
from this action, they suffer a critical strike with severity equal to 2 times the weapon's deadliness plus my bonus.
Right. So it
would
took
take
9. So that'll mean it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess what?
Okay. It takes a critical strike with severity equal to 11.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have to roll that, don't I?
Roll your
Unless you
fitness
wanna just
check.
Take out 11 critical strike.
And I'm sure at this point I don't have to keep reiterating that all of my fire damage is supernatural.
Nope.
Ugh.
It's gooey.
It is gooey.
So I'm gonna re-roll
Gooey.
this. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Splort.
So gross.
Whoops. I didn't do that correctly. I did this wrong.
Karnagi's gonna be forever suspicious of people taking dumps in the woods forevermore.
I'm just gonna
Forever.
delete it. Oh,
Forever. Karnagi's
Okay.
gonna watch us when we go to poop and be like, "It's fine. Just making sure you're not summoning demons."
Daisuke, if he ever sees that guy again, or that Mahozuka again, is like, oh, I thought you died.
We
Shitting
see that man
yourself.
again. We're
There we
killing
go.
him. He
Okay.
summoned a poop oni to kill us.
Yeah, obviously.
I am re-rolling. I can't keep anything with strife on it, so I
So
will
we have learned
re-roll
not to trust anybody. We walked by
this.
here.
I will
Lesson learned.
re-roll this.
I mean, I don't think we trusted him, but I don't know that we thought he was gonna make a shit demon to attack us.
There we go. So I'll
Solid.
keep one.
It's like that one scene from, what was it? Is that?
No one expects the shit Inquisition.
No, it's,
So you said 11?
11.
11 minus.
It was a Jay and Silent Bob movie. The ever see Delta? No.
Dogma.
I mean, it's a movie with Buddy Christ, and I can't remember the title.
Dogma
Dogma.
is the one that has Buddy Christ.
Dogma. That's
I
right.
love that movie.
That was the reference I was making earlier when I called it a Golgothan.
Yeah, I figured.
Man, it's been so long since I watched that movie. I gotta watch it again.
Funny fact about it, on its
Alright.
opening premiere, there was a Christian group protesting, so Kevin Smith grabbed some signs and actually got interviewed on TV protesting his own movie.
All right. It is now unconscious. And that's it. It's just unconscious. As
Just
you hit it in its
unconscious?
head with an arrow, the arrow is now sticking out of its head.
Now you have a wick.
And since
Quick,
it
turn
hasn't
it on fire.
necessarily been relevant at this point, all of my fire attacks are sacred too. Might make a difference in this area.
Yeah, I
End
know.
of my turn.
I got it.
Okay.
I've been taking that into account.
I'm gonna try to kill it. I'm just gonna do a normal strike action.
Okay, it's unconscious. All you need is a TN2 to hit it, and then you do, I believe, plus 10 to your deadliness.
Cool.
Cruel.
TN2 plus 10 to any deadliness.
Actually, I don't feel bad for this thing.
Am I really gonna take strife to kill this thing right now?
Maybe.
Do it.
Just because the
I
scent
am.
alone.
I am gonna take strife.
Just remember, when it's over, you go down to half of your composure.
Oh man, I didn't get enough opportunity to critically strike it either.
It
So
automatically.
it
You don't
automatically
have to.
critically strikes.
Okay.
It's already unconscious. It can't avoid you.
What's the Naginata's deadliness? I think it's like something stupid.
It is deadliness
7.
6.
6?
Deadliness 6? I thought it was 7.
It says deadliness 6. I don't know
Okay.
what to tell you.
Deadliness 6? So it's 16?
Oh.
Oh, what?
I think there's more to it, but whatever. It's okay.
All right.
God, it rolled really well.
Actually, before I do that, I am going to re-roll some dice here. I am gooey.
Can I hold on before? Oh shit. I was going to say, can I? I don't need to spend void to exploit disadvantages or turn advantages. Could I try to argue that because it's gooey, my blade sinks into it deeper or something, making it harder to resist the critical strike?
No, because it has abilities. What you're doing right now is actually like leaning into some of its abilities.
Well,
it might.
perhaps if
This
it was
might turn out really
conscious.
terribly
My
for
argument
you.
is that it's unconscious, so perhaps it is less useful.
No,
interact.
it's.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
I'm so dumb. My TN for that should have been 1, so I should have only needed to keep 1 strife.
Well, I mean, plus bonus successes.
I guess that's true. Bonus successes for the strife because I'm on fire stance and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that too. But
2 strife and then the extra bonus success because it was only TN 1, so I have 2 bonus successes and then 2 bonus successes from being.
Okay, this is what happens. Where do you bring down your
weapon.
your weapon?
Naren has a thing for taking off people's heads, so I guess
All
she'll
right.
take off the poop monsters.
You take off its head, and give me a second here.
And then it explodes and covers us all in poop.
And
But
you put it in
also,
your
like
bag
I
of
was
holding as your
saying,
trophy.
As far as strife goes, you'll go down to half of your composure after the scene ends.
I really
So it
hope this
doesn't
thing
matter
isn't
that
splitting into 2
much.
smaller poop monsters.
It is
Oh,
splitting
Lord.
into 2 smaller poop monsters. Yes.
Oh no! Oh god! Why would you?
Oh no, it's like a slime!
How could I have known that,
I'm just
Tarek?
playing.
Did you know that?
Now there's more poop everywhere. I'm just playing.
But it's unconscious, so what does it matter if it's 2
It's
smaller poop
splattered.
monsters?
When a creature takes damage when it's unconscious, it wakes up.
It does?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I didn't kill it?
No, you split it into 2 equally angry.
I guess we
There's
have to
a
kill it with
human-sized
Congratulations.
one and a
Congratulations,
horse-sized
Nowrin.
one.
Now
You're a
Dice
daddy.
is giving you a dirty
There's
look.
one the size of its
Yeah.
head, and there's one of it.
Well,
Regular.
you can give me all the dirty looks you want, but none of us saw this coming, whereas it was obviously a bad idea to tell the Myosuke guy all of our secrets.
We can all give
Hey.
you we can give you all the dirty looks we'd like, but it would all pale in comparison to how dirty this thing looks.
Whoops. Oh no, give me a second,
Hey.
guys.
Now, congratulations, Nowrin. You're a daddy.
No, thank you.
There's that
I'd
anal
like to send
pregnancy
it-
I was talking about.
I take medication for that.
Give me
I
a
would also get medication
second.
whenever
I
I
have
could
to
imagine.
redo this token to be different for each instance of it.
Now the strife makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat my composure as 9 until the end of the scene, as a non-action action.
Okay. Let's see. if I
And
get
then
it.
I'm going to yell, Naren is going to say, well, that clearly didn't work. So everyone leave off of it. Let Sora finish it.
Give me a
Because
second.
I'm guessing we're going to have to kill it with fire.
I'm just howling. I just imagine Kuranagi howling from the trees. Kill it with fucking fire!
Yes. Kuranagi screaming in terror.
Everyone already yelled "kill it with fire," and I was like, "Yep."
I need to unlink these characters.
I did not know this would happen. I was not expecting that.
I need to unlink them somehow, and I forgot how to do that. How do I freaking unlink a average value? Blah 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 blah. Sheet. Nope. It's got to be under prototype token. How do I unlink it? Light, vision, appearance, identity. Link actor data. Ah, there we go. Update token. Okay, that should do it. Now I can set this one here. I can... bring that to 0 now? Yes, okay. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. I gotta do this thing real quick. He is 1 by 1. Update token. And... 0. Where is he? Ah. All right.
Is it wounded in its ring after I chopped it? Because I did critically strike it still.
Oh yeah. You've done so. It is.
What kind of wound did it take from... I don't know how well it resisted.
It took an agonizing death, which makes it suffer a severely wounded condition. Instead of being severely wounded, the creature turns into 2 pieces. It is bleeding, which it is immune to, and it is dying 3 rounds. And it's not immune to that. So the other half of it is dying in 3 rounds.
So this one is dying, but it also made another one.
It made another one that's fresh. That's just its head.
It's gross. When you think you're done, but then there's more.
You thought you were like, oh god, I gotta go back. I just finished.
We're gonna be. This
there.
is gonna be horrid. This is. I hate this so much.
Damn.
You know what? This is the end of our play session, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we were so late.
We were a bit late, but
Do we all want to continue until this combat's
we only
over?
have like 10 minutes until it's been actually 2 hours.
I know James usually has stuff he needs to do. So.
I actually have tomorrow off.
Okay. Well, if
Let's do
everybody's
it.
good, we can keep
Let's
going.
go. Come on.
Okay.
Are you okay, Crystal? You got a mouthful of sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you got a lap full of sandwich. Good job.
Okay. Young So, it's up to you.
What I'm understanding is that we need to fatigue this new monster out and then let Sora kill it instead of critically striking it and killing it ourselves.
Is the big one still the threat, or is it the little one that's the threat?
The big one's dying, so I'm not sure there's much it can do.
Okay. So it's not really so the big one's not the threat, it's the little one. Let me see. How do I have to go on?
Wait, they're both unconscious?
No.
The other one isn't, I think.
The little one is not unconscious. The little one is fresh.
Ew.
Okay, I guess I'll.
They
I had to
say
get rid of.
unconscious
I had to
on
get
the-
rid of the. Yeah, I had problems. Okay.
I'll switch to water, and then 2, 3, and then I need to go right here. But actually, no, we'll go over to right here because that'll keep me where I don't have to make the meditation check.
Technically, can a dying character take actions?
Yes.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it is still a threat, but don't critically strike it because we don't want to make more. So if you can do something to disable it, that would be good. But don't just do what I did. Learn from my mistaken.
Everybody can make a tactics check at TN3. right now, drop what you're doing, make that tactics check at TN3. I may give you some information that... No opportunities on this. Nothing like that. Just make the successes. I will not be giving out opportunities, even from the regular list. No opportunities on this. Because this is just a realization roll.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Same.
Okay, what you got, Corey?
Okay. Crystal's good. Naren's good.
So glad that last one was
okay.
an opportunity.
Sasha, Crystal,
Derek,
you
twins on our roll.
Sasha, you said don't critically hit it, right? Because when you critically hit it, it went to 2 pieces, right?
Yeah.
How did it get unconscious to begin with?
A critical strike.
Right.
I guess from Kuranagi.
From Kuranagi, but Kuranagi's critical strike did not put it into 2 pieces.
I was just figuring that was because the critical strike wouldn't have killed it, but mine was.
No, I think it's slicing damage.
Great. Yet again, another fight where Naren is useless. So fun. After the armor things that were vulnerable to fire.
Okay, so
and
I'm getting the
resistance
same
to
realization.
Yes.
Just don't people with
Critical strikes are
Okay, so
fine.
I'm not
just
allowed to critical strike.
don't chop it into pieces.
No, it just means Naren isn't allowed to critical strike. Great.
I'm using a Yari, so I don't have to worry about slashing. It's all pokey. So
I didn't even know this game did like damage types. It just does damage.
The rule on that I made for this NPC is if it takes a critical strike from a razored-edged weapon that gives it the severely wounded condition, it turns into 2 creatures.
Very specific.
Yes, it's very specific.
That's very, but it would be like people fighting it with katanas, which normally everyone would be doing. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, people
we're not
usually
really
would fight it with
wanting to get that
katanas.
close. I'm
That's what
using a spear.
I was hoping y'all would come out and just start chopping at it.
Except we also had a lot of us go, oh, we don't want to get that close.
Yeah, y'all fought smart. Yeah. Y'all fought smart, right? Young, so what you doing?
I'm using
Fight
flowing
smarter,
water
not
strike on it.
farter.
Say that again, Crystal.
Fight smarter, not farter.
The amount of
I don't know how much more of this I can physically take.
the amount of poop puns. Is awesome.
Poons.
Wait, that's messed. That's not right. I messed up on that. So delete that one. I'm gonna go again because I failed to click the correct thing on the skill.
Oh, did you want to do flowing water strike? Oh, you made it fitness.
I forgot to change the skill part for
Got
it,
it,
so I'm
got
just
it.
going
Yeah,
at reject
remember to change
without
that
even
skill
looking
part.
at the dice. Well, I got a lot of opportunity, but I did not hit anything.
Nope. You can move.
Where I moved to, I'm okay with. So, let's see. I'll use my 2 opportunity to give the next person to attack at assistance.
Which is probably gonna be me.
Sounds like a good idea.
Dice key.
All right. Well, considering that we're down to, well, 2 pieces, and Mayari is not gonna do much of anything. Excuse me, not Yari, Yumi. Let's see.
Why wouldn't your Yumi do anything?
Poke it.
It does.
Yeah,
if
shoot
you get
it.
it does knock it out. It does do damage.
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right, so
Tarek was the one that did the first critical strike on it that knocked it down in the first place with a horse bow.
Okay. Sorry. So, knock that idea out of my head, and I'll just continue hitting it with.
I don't know why I'm
I'll
helping you. I should have just let you do what you're gonna do.
Well,
Anyways, go ahead.
If you're just gonna attack, you should attack this one, because your attack isn't gonna make this one die any faster.
The large one was
You hit it really hard.
because I was thinking about hitting the small one.
Yeah, hit the small one.
I'll continue not to say anything, or I'll start not saying anything right now.
All right. So, you know what the heck am I doing?
I mean, that's what it says in the book. It doesn't say anything about being able to kill it faster if you hit a creature that's dying. So unless that's wrong.
I suppose you could make it die faster if you gave it an even worse critical strike.
Yeah, but that's why I said don't bother hitting it unless you're gonna hit it harder than what Kuranagi did.
Oh my god! I hope that explosive success does something. Oh my god! Nope, I fumbled it.
Oh well.
Did you have the assistance?
Oh, I forgot to do the assistance. God damn it!
Why would you have assistance?
Because I spent two opportunity to give the next person to attack it an assistance.
Well, there you go. Didn't add it. Okay.
Also,
what you doing there,
who has the auto success this time?
Matt?
Kuranagi.
Oh, Kuranagi.
Kuranagi, right.
Yeah, that's right. Kuranagi has it.
I'm glad I have it against the shit monster.
So that you get to live when the
Yeah.
rest of us die.
Use it wisely and think fondly of you all
No, you won't.
as I sip tulips the banks of Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah, well, you're busy being nailed to a tree in Scorpion Lands.
That's okay.
Matt,
Yes.
spending that opportunity.
Yes. Just to remove the strife I got from
Okay.
the.
Sora, you're up.
Okay. I don't really want to move closer because that'll be right up next to that stink, or I won't be able to get within range of the little guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast the Fires from Within.
Okay.
TN3 Theology.
Wow.
And I do not succeed, but I have some opportunities.
Wow.
Ow.
A whole bunch of whiffs this round. Interesting.
Let's see, what can I do with 3 opportunities and fire? Let's see.
There we go. Was marked as defeated, and I don't know why. Oh, does marking it incapacitated marks as defeated? It's not defeated. That's not. It can still do stuff.
Okay, 2 opportunity to assist the next person who's trying to attack it, and 1 opportunity to increase the TN of the little guy's next check by 1.
Okay. This guy is dying, so he's gonna take a calming breath. Yeah, that's not gonna work very well for him. Right. Okay. All right. You move over here. Oh, no. I'll move over here. Yep. You gotta crawl a little bit that way. And then this little guy is gonna run up and jump on Naren.
Don't you dare!
Gonna give
I
you
didn't feed you after midnight.
I'm gonna give you a big
off.
poopy kiss.
Okay, that's too far. I'm drawing a line. The line has been drawn.
That sounds
No.
like a meditation check for her and Young So.
No, there is a line. There's a hard line there.
Okay. I am going to hold on, I need to target you. This is a range 0 attack.
Narin says, I don't consent!
No,
Sasha
she
does not
doesn't.
consent to that.
Okay. And then
Only the Shadowlands monsters
and then I
cared about
will
consent.
attack you with my bite attack. Yeah. +1 TN to be hit. Are you on air stance?
No,
Okay.
I was not anymore.
Well, somebody gave him a +1 TN to be hit, so or TN to hit. So that's nice for
Yes.
Good.
Technically, it's
God.
as long as it doesn't include me as a target.
So it has to include you as a target to get the +1 TN to be hit.
No.
Before
The opposite of that.
Increase the
Before
TN of
you
the next
keep-
check they make before the end of their next turn if it does not include you as a target.
Okay.
Before you keep, I would like to exploit its disadvantage of being flammable and afraid of fire. I am within range of Sora's weapon. I would like to say that it has disadvantage on to attack me because it is afraid of the weapon that Sora is.
you can spend a void to do that.
I have a
Sounds
scorpion
reasonable.
technique that says I don't need to spend a void to do that. I can just do it.
It's not afraid of the fire. If it's attacked by the fire, it can turn into flames, but it is not afraid of it. It's just flammable. So if it's attacked by it, it has to make
okay,
a...
but let me rephrase that. It's within range of the waving fire stick, and it's trying to not get caught on fire while it's attacking.
No, it's not. Doesn't care.
It's not that smart.
Wow. Well, that one
I feel like
increase
that
to
was
the
a good
TN to
argument for
attack you did
disadvantage.
nothing.
I mean, if it was Sora with the flaming thing, but he's already within range of it to begin
There's
with.
also the fact that it has shit for brains.
Sure, but that's my
Yeah.
whole. This is my whole school ability is being able to use this. Instantly.
So you should have grabbed the torch or something with your other hand. You'll take 8 points of damage. Minus your armor. That's it. Oh, and make a TN1 meditation check. Or TN3 meditation. Sorry, TN3 meditation
I mean,
check.
me grabbing a torch that does like no damage versus the actual fire stick that does a lot of damage. That is still nearby.
And you are now infected with dysentery.
You're not because you didn't take a critical strike.
Cool. Okay.
You just
Yay.
spent a lot of energy pushing its mouth away from you.
As it's really close, it goes. It's got bad breath that you might need some Banaka.
Yeah.
Okay. Kuranagi.
I'm going to aim at the little shit goblin
Okay.
trying to assault my friend.
You're not even next to Sora. You're like 2 range bands away from her. Sure, it's within
Yes.
striking distance, but he was within striking distance anyways.
Well, it was one further than striking distance.
Still, it's
Which
pretty
is why I
far.
tried to
It's pretty
cast
far away
fire.
from you. Sure, it's within striking distance, but whatever. I don't. 2 range bands is pretty far. Kuranagi.
I succeed.
Cool.
What
It
does
will
it
take-
do?
It
8 points of fatigue.
8 points of damage.
Oh, this is the one that does 2 times your weapon damage plus bonus successes?
Okay.
I failed, but I succeed. That would be my use of success.
What are you doing with your opportunities?
I don't. I spent a auto
The
success.
auto
I don't get
success.
damage.
Oh, okay. All right, sounds good. 8 points of damage. Narin.
Oh,
You got a creature in your space trying to attack you with its bite attack.
I'm gonna go over here.
It's trying to lick your cheek.
yeah. Let it lick young so instead.
You can go over there. That is,
That's a thing you can do.
yep, that's perfectly acceptable.
I can hear thunder outside. We might get a thunderstorm. So just in case I get knocked off, well, I'll try to get back on.
I'm going to trip it.
Okay. Yeah, when you did the trip attack as the first thing, I was like, oh no. That was the good thing to do, not the critical strike. I thought you were gonna first thing is
Oh
like
no!
critical strike.
Poop demon go splat!
I
Okay.
succeed.
You succeed.
I
It's
will
prone.
Use an opportunity to make it receive 2 fatigue and 2 strife. It is prone. And I'm also gonna move over here.
2 fatigue and 2 strife. You got it. Okay, Youngso.
Well, first, I want to get a little bit further away.
Oh,
I'm gonna...
Narin, you can't move. You can't move there. Hold on. Youngso, you move back. Narin, you can't move one more back. Because moving out of a space that has an enemy in it costs 2. So that's the furthest you can go.
Okay, that changes the direction I'm moving. Because I just don't want to be that close to this thing.
Get here too, I guess.
Where you going?
So I went to here, and now I'll use heart-piercing strike on it.
Okay. Hot piercing strike.
What was that noise?
My phone.
Oh.
I'm not sure it has a heart, but I don't think that actually matters.
Again, big whiff. Oh, so sad.
So many whiffs. And we really don't want to be whiffing anything.
Yeah.
Again, I'll use the 2 opportunity to make the next person to attack it have assistance. And this time, Matt, remember it's there.
Remember to
Matt.
use the assistance, Matt.
Yes. So, Corey, quick question. If I switch to my Yari, can I at least use the blunt end of it to hit the head?
A Yari does not have razor edge. It is a spear.
Okay. So
You
I'm
can
going-
just poke it. That's what I've been doing.
Just
Yes,
poke it.
Yes, I'm going to use my switch to my Yari, poke at the little bastard, get assistance.
You'll have to move forward 1.
And-
You'll have to move forward 1 to be within range.
Okay, yeah, and of course, move forward. 1.
Oh, what happened? Slash's character
Why
moved.
did Naurin suddenly move?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Did
what I was
she?
wondering.
She probably just hit up, like one of her arrow keys on accident. That can happen.
Is that a thing you can do?
Yes, you can use
Oh,
arrow
hey, that did
keys.
move me.
I think you can even move with WASD.
4,
Wads.
5. All right. Even though I do
mean, I
have
know
the
that's not the order, but- it makes an actual word.
To use critical strike, I'm not going to critical strike the thing.
Okay. I don't know why not.
Can?
Well, I mean, isn't that
That's the razor edge issue.
razor edge issue?
Yeah, razor
Like,
edge is what was causing
I
it to
shouted out
split.
in character, you can hit it, just don't chop it into pieces.
Okay. All right, I'm just simply poking it, so all right, fine. I will use my opportunities to actually critically strike it.
Okay. So, is it going to be a deadliness 3, or are you going to increase that deadliness somehow? No, you don't. You can't. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not on fire stance. Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
So it'll do 7 points of damage. And take a. Okay, so your spear goes into it, splork, and comes out, and it kind of seals right up.
No
Doesn't
damage
seem like it
whatsoever.
really did anything.
No. It doesn't matter. It's a deadliness 3. It's not gonna. Nope. Moshisora. Your spear smells poopy.
Kill it with fire. I'm gonna whack it with my stick.
Whack it with your stick. Would you like to spend a void to make it have you reroll? Or I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll probably be fine.
Hit it with your stick.
And it is just TN2, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's automatically coming up as 3.
I know. I'm sorry. I got it stuck on my hand here.
Okay, if these dice can just vanish so I can see what I rolled.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 1 bonus success, so 7 points of damage.
That should be more than 1. It's 2 to hit, and then I have an actual success and 2 strife, so that's 3 bonus successes.
Okay, I have to resist burning,
Yes.
which is a TN what?
TN3.
TN3. Okay. One. Nope, I don't resist burning. Okay, I'm on fire. Okay, I'm prone, I'm incapacitated, and I'm on fire. Hold on. Keeps doing this. Okay. This guy is still dying. It's going to take a calming breath.
This had dying how many rounds?
It's whoops.
2 have passed. It was dying in 3.
This is what, like round number 3 or number 2?
2 have passed.
Oh, 2 have passed.
Here.
Sorry.
And then this guy, if it puts out the flames, it can't get up back from prone. But it's gonna have to put out the freaking flames. This is so
Through
terrible.
the fire, through the flames, we carry on.
Okay.
Well, it got a lot of successes.
Flames are out.
It's actually a pretty nice roll.
Okay.
Like, I would generally love to see that roll come up. For me.
I wish I could have that roll when it mattered more.
Instead of just,
It's gonna slither.
oh, you need a couple successes to not be on fire.
It's gonna slither this way. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, awesome. So now all of us need to make meditation rolls to not barf?
I think I'm far enough away.
It
Everybody-
didn't look like it was doing that every round.
No, once you succeed at it, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Like you either
It's just
have the
a
stress or
one-time
you
thing.
don't. It's not an every round thing. Okay, Kuronagi.
That's nice. Fear that I was gonna have to roll that again is why I didn't move close the last time.
It's now too far for me to do the pin the fan thing, I think.
Okay.
Because the TN at this point would be what range? Is it within range 3 of me or range 4?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a TN like 5 or 6. I don't know. I don't have that in me.
It's
so I'll
range
just
3.
make a regular.
Yeah, it's range 3 right now.
So it would be TN 5. I don't really want to mess with that. I will just try to shoot it with my bow.
Just try and shoot it with your bow.
What kind of arrow can I pull out? Do I got any arrows that are good for this?
I don't know. It's made of
What do you
poop.
have?
Would a flesh cutter be good?
I don't know.
I mean, technically, it has like, it has gooey, like it.
Yeah,
Its
gooey.
film has deflected attacks.
Armor piercing, probably not. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire an arrow.
All right.
Yeah, just use a regular one.
Okay.
Okay,
You do a critical hit.
I will critical strike it.
I mean, it's already a critical strike. But you can do two critical strikes if you want.
Sure, I'll do 2 critical strikes.
The first one will knock it unconscious, and the second one will wake it up.
So, yeah, it does 6 points of damage, and then
No
2...
damage. Just
No
critical
damage.
strikes.
Okay, so 2 critical
Two
strikes.
critical strikes at 5. Sure thing.
Well, 1 at 15, right?
Why?
'Cause it's
Oh yeah, because it's
active.
unconscious at one during one. Yeah, that's right. So the first one,
It shouldn't be able to resist while it's incapacitated. It says it can't make checks to resist against damage.
what? You
In the
can
incapacitated
incapacitated means the only checks you can make are those to resist.
I thought
You
that's
mean
what I read.
when it's unconscious, it can't make checks?
One of those. I read it that it said that it can't make checks to.
Incapacitated characters cannot perform actions that require checks and cannot defend against damage, which means all damage becomes a critical strike.
Oh, okay.
That's what that means.
Gotcha.
It can still resist critical strikes normally. Make those checks. Trust me.
Reflexive checks.
I'll grab this. And I'll grab this. And well, it's okay. It's immune to that. And then it will take another one at 15. Take that. I forgot I could take stuff with Strife. I wasn't strifed out. I could be taking all of these. I've been rolling. I've been doing the game wrong. Finalize the step.
Whoops.
Apply Strife. And I'll do this. And that is 5. So minus 5 is 10. 10 is a maiming blow. It's immune to the bleeding condition. It is on water stance, so you hit it in the head with your arrow. Which, the first one hits it, knocks it unconscious. The second one hits it, wakes it back up.
But it's brain
Which-
damage.
Seems
blind.
odd.
It's blind.
And another wick. Kill it with fire!
Okay, Naren.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this thing.
Okay. With what is the question?
That is the question. Is it still prone?
Your fist?
Yeah, it's still prone. Yeah, you can punch it.
Yeah, kick it into the tree.
Why would
You
I
can
do
kick
that?
it.
I don't want to.
Yeah, really.
I would really rather not.
If it attacks you at range 0, you can bite it.
Would giving it any more fatigue at this point do anything?
Giving it fatigue will give it fatigue, which won't do anything other than make it harder for it to get out of incapacitated. Giving it damage will instantly take a critical strike and it'll fall unconscious.
Wait, so if I attack it in any way right now, I'm gonna auto do a critical strike, right?
That's right.
So I don't want to do that.
You don't?
All she has
No,
a
did
razor.
we just talk about this? I have a razor-edged weapon.
Unless you want to use like the pole arm.
That's why I was
Is that
like,
a
you
thing
could
that I
kick
can
it.
do?
Yeah.
Just
I'm
kick
not
it.
gonna
Or hit
kick
it with the staff side.
I don't know what the point of doing any of that is. I will just...
You can always do guard or assist someone.
Yeah, I guess I'll assist... Is assist a non-action thing?
Yeah, you just say you assist and it happens, and you have to describe how you're assisting, but it happens. As long as I say, that's a good way to assist. You have to describe it and I have to approve of the description.
Okay. Telling her where to hit with her fire stick as I get over here.
You're telling her where to hit?
Yes.
How
Naren
do you
has
know
good
where to hit?
tactics
How do you know where to hit?
Because she just figured it out after chopping it in half, where not to hit it. Naren has 2 ranks in tactics, which means she is generally good at understanding things like this. So
And
she
good
gives
ranks.
battlefield
Alright.
advice.
You give advice because you have tactic skill. I'll say that. Okay. Young So.
I just tried to give a really good explanation for something earlier and it was shot down. So I'm really not, my creativity is
It
down.
wasn't a great explanation. I don't think so. I am not on board with that. You are 2
Well,
range
then
bands
again, I
away.
have 2 ranks in tactics.
Young So.
Move to here. And big one's dropping anyway, so the little one's the only real problem. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just straight up stab it with the Yari. Keep it simple this time.
All right. Stab it with the Yari.
And I'll use that one to reduce the 1 strife I did take, so yay. So it did hit, and that's a base damage 5.
Okay. It doesn't take any damage. It instead takes a critical hit.
Okay, deadliness 3 for
Okay.
the Yari.
It falls unconscious.
Should be much easier to burn now.
Doji Dice K.
All right. So I have a quick question, Corey.
Yes.
So I do have a pair of weapons that do have the sacred quality. Will that do anything to it? Will it?
What does sacred do? Did you look it up?
No, oh, okay. Let me take a look at the description. Been a while.
It ignores their armor.
It ignores their armor. Okay.
That's what it does.
On tainted creatures.
Yes,
correct.
on tainted creatures.
Yes.
And there's nothing more tainted in the poop monster.
I mean, you would think so, but Who knows, really?
Also, when you wield
Quite
them,
literally
you're harder to
close
hit.
the taint.
Oh God, no!
Also, when you wield them, you're harder to hit by the
How
tainted
dare
creature.
you?
You're harder to
Can't be a
hit.
double
You-
threat.
you've
Okay,
been
so it's like a
making 'em all day.
TN3 to hit me?
Yeah. That's what it says under sacred quality.
Oh, okay.
Don't y'all?
Yeah, unfortunately, it only has the same like deadliness as my Yari does. So, I don't want to wake it up, trying to hit it. So I'm going to give assistance to Moshi Sora, so that way, whatever she does,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay out of her way, make sure that she kills it.
Staying
with the
out of her
fire.
way is not assisting.
Okay. What can I do to assist? Like when she kills it with fire. Let's see, do I have anything that I can?
You're carrying a spear.
But if I hit it, it's gonna wake up. So
But you're assisting, right?
yes.
Right. What can you do with a spear that will make sure that Moshisora hits it?
Pin it
Hold it
down with your
down.
spear.
Pin it down.
Pin it down.
All right, then I'll just do that.
I thrust my spear behind it so it cuts off its escape, and Moshisora has a better chance to hit it.
All right. Even though it's already knocked unconscious at the moment.
It is knocked unconscious.
But if it wakes up and it tries to roll away from...
That's
being
right,
on
it is
fire-
unconscious. But... You can't pin it down because it's already unconscious. That is weird.
Huh. That's why I'm having the conundrum I'm having.
He rolls it over with his stick to expose its weakness.
Yeah,
to Moshisora.
you're like,
What?
move its arm out of the way so you can hit its heart. There you go.
All right,
Its
let's
heart
do
in
that.
its head.
Moshisora, you're
The
up.
heart of the poop monster.
You have 2 assistants.
2
is the
assistants.
connective
Yeah. I take deadly aim with my fiery stick.
Do it. Hit it.
Justice.
TN2, 2 assistants.
Right.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter all that much if I go over my composure, huh?
So it'll take a deadliness 12. Anything else added to that?
Oh, it's an automatic critical hit.
That's right.
Right. So I don't have to keep opportunities
Do you have
for
striking
that.
as fire?
I don't.
Okay. Well,
How do I uncheck that?
you can increase
Whatever.
the TN of the check to resist the critical strike by 1 per opportunity spent that way.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
So it's a difficulty 2 to resist. Or difficulty 3 now to resist, huh? 3, 4 to resist. 1, 2. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna destroy this roll that I just did until we get it all figured out. Is that your
Okay,
roll?
that's my final roll.
Are you using all your opportunity to increase this TN?
Yes.
So plus 4. Or plus 3, so it's a 4. TN 4. Alright. I'll have to re-roll 2 dice that have successes on them. So I'll re-roll these 2 dice. Well, then nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Analyze the step. 1. Analyze the step. And wow. Look at it tank.
Yeah.
It's holding its shit together.
Okay. Apply strife.
Why did you even keep that many successes? I mean, that's way more than what I was actually doing.
Because it's TN4. I have to overcome. I'm going to reduce my strife by 2 with one of my opportunity. And with the other, I'm just going to reduce my strife one more time because that's a lot of strife. Okay.
You're like, it's TN4, so I have 7 bonus successes.
Yeah, it's 12. And now I have to resist burning. Okay. Time to resist the burning. TN3,
I am the Burninator.
TN3 to resist burning. 1, 2, 3, and I'll take this, and I'll finalize that step. Okay, I'm not burning. Apply strife. Use that to bring that down by 2. Actually, I don't. I can bring that down by 1. Okay. Excellent. All right. Creature survived the hit.
Holy Christ. This shit monster is holding on for dear life. Refusing to be let go.
Okay, next shit monster. He's going to move right here. He is going to take a calming breath. It's his final round and he's not incapacitated. He's going to attack Moshi-Sora with his giant poop fists. You ignored him to your own peril.
Giant poop
Point
fist.
of order, though, Corey. This is now 4 out of 3. It died.
It died?
It's already dead. This is now 4 out of 3.
No, this is the 3rd round.
I attacked, and then I did the Yari step. That's 3. It's already dead.
Oh, no, it dies at the end of the 3rd round. Look at dying. Dying makes no sense. It says 3 rounds, but it's actually like 4. It dies at the next round. That's what it says. It's a weird fucking condition. And it makes no fucking sense. Okay. Dying character is hovering at the precipice between life and death for a number of rounds specified by the effect applied to the dying condition. Once the allotted time has passed, the character perishes at the end of their next turn.
Ah, this is it, flashback.
I know. It's not. It's you get an extra round even after the dying's end.
There's so many things in this edition where the wording is just.
I know the wording sucks in this edition.
One thing, then you read the description and find it means another.
Yeah.
Well, you know, guess what? That was a really horrible round for me, and I just like puke my guts out.
Well, you're gonna have to do that next turn because that takes an entire turn to puke your guts.
Okay, fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna smash you. Finalize this step. Okay, excellent.
Poop monster smash.
Poop monster smash. So this fist does not do 1 point of damage. It does +2 for every silhouette it's over. It's over 1 by. So it's silhouette 3 right now. So that means it does 1, 2, 3, 4. It does 5 points of damage, and you'll take a critical strike at 5.
Critical strike at 5. And this is just regular physical damage, right?
Yes. Sorry, it's not attacking Narn. It's attacking Moshi-Sora. I forgot to change targets.
5 damage.
And it is physical
minus
damage.
My armor.
Actually, it takes 6 points of damage, so I did get 1 bonus success. The waffle stomp?
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Fitness check, but I can't keep any strife.
Oh, that sucks. And now it's finally and for real this time dead. This one is not dead though.
And I have a minor wound in my fire.
That creature becomes a big, giant, steaming pile of poop.
Steaming pile of
Manure.
poop.
Oh, this creature is not unconscious anymore. Okay. Koronagi.
Has it gotten any closer to me? Should I do another pack gambit? Let everybody get advantage against it? Or should I just fire another arrow? My arrows have been pretty effective.
Pretty effective.
Alright, I'll just shoot it again.
Just shoot it again.
Blowy!
Does that hit it? Yeah, I guess it does. This will knock it unconscious again. Difficulty 1. Unless you do a double critical success again, and then knock it unconscious and knock it back unconscious.
That's so funny.
Is that how that works? I have 3 opportunity.
Why is unconscious in this game not differentiated from sleeping?
'Cause
Like,
it's-
sleeping
it's-
is different
it's
than being knocked
incapacitated and then
unconscious.
unconscious.
You shouldn't be able to
So,
be
here's the thing,
knocked
Tarek.
out of being unconscious from damage.
You automatically do a critical strike because it can't defend. But if you do another critical strike by using the strike action's critical strike, it does 2 critical strikes. And if you do 2 critical strikes, it knocks unconscious and then comes back from unconscious. So if you just knock it unconscious, like, y'all can walk away from it. Y'all can just leave.
Okay, let's keep it unconscious then,
Okay.
and I'll spend the other opportunities. Making.
If we
Let's
knock
spend-
it unconscious, isn't it just gonna, like, take calming breaths out and then chase us in 3 rounds again?
It can take calming breaths. It's unconscious. Can't take
I
any
will.
actions.
I will spend 3 moving. So 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you do a maneuver.
No, not a maneuver. I'm just moving, doing movement.
Well,
Picture movement.
then you can only move 3 hexes. And really, you're in a
no,
tree.
I get to move more by spending opportunity. I spend
Oh,
3
cool.
opportunities, so I get to move 3 extra range bands, including along vertical surfaces. So I believe
She's
that's
got
9 squares.
Special skills.
12. I get back on the horse.
You got
Back
on
the
my horse.
Yeah, exactly. That's the horse that I get on.
So how are you moving all of those range bands?
I get to move 3 base for my turn, and then I get, since I spent three opportunities on increasing my movement on air ring, it gives me
Oh.
1 extra range band of movement per opportunity spent.
Okay.
So that's 3 extra range bands, which means I get to move another 9 spaces, which is a total of 12 to get from my position all the way to the horse.
Okay. No, that has to be during a movement action check. You did not
Oh, is
do a
that-
movement. Yeah,
is
you
it
did not do
during
a
a
movement action check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nope.
We're gonna move an action check. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically if you're doing a movement action, you can use opportunity to run across vertical surfaces during your move action as part of that move. That's what it means.
Then I will notice an interesting detail in the scene.
Okay. Because you're in the tree, you notice that there's no guy. That your Kobayashi is gone. He left.
By dying.
All right. So I'm going to ask you guys. It's unconscious. Are y'all going to try and continue to kill it? Or are you just going to walk away at this point?
I mean, it's not a good idea to have an Oni wandering around, so I think as samurai we should at least try to, put it out of its misery.
Build a bonfire around it and let Moshisora set it on fire and let it burn in the bonfire.
Yeah, just pile an assistance on top of Sora and let her critically strike it with major assistance or something. From all of us.
Purifying fire. We build a bonfire and just let it burn.
It's just gonna wake up if we let it burn. Corey's not gonna let it die until we actually critically strike it enough to kill it, no matter how many times we beat it to the brink of death.
Y'all can kill it. I'm gonna call it here. This combat's not gonna go anywhere after this. Pretty sure.
Good.
Also, you got it to the size where if you it can't shrink any further and be effective. So cutting it in half basically destroys it, even with it, because it's a size 1 creature. Anyways, but I don't want to tell you any of that. You have finished them both off. They're dead. What would you like to do?
Gather some leaves and start cleaning my weapon.
With what?
Yeah.
I said I gather some leaves and start cleaning my weapon.
Sure, you get some blood red leaves and try and clean your weapon.
It is a full hour after our usual game time, so could we pick this up next week?
Yeah, sure. Everybody get 2 experience points. And I want to ask you a question. Glory is about reputation. How much glory do you think you get for defeating a poop monster?
Probably more than usual.
Considering how many people will talk about that.
Do you think that's a glorious thing, or do you think that's an inglorious thing that you had to fight a poop monster? Do you think you might be laughed at because you fought a poop monster?
It's an Oni.
I'm just saying.
There's glory. There is always glory in defeating an Oni, even if it is made of shit.
I'm just saying, like, there could be a great argument here for saying that you lose glory because everybody says, "Oh, those are the guys who fight the poop monsters." They're poop monster fighters.
We would gain honor from that very same exchange in twice the amount we would lose in glory.
I would argue that
because there would be those that would respect us for being willing to do it.
There might, yeah. I don't know.
It's
a hard. That's what I'm asking. Like, it's a hard thing to parse out. I would say it's kind of like Tarek?
I would argue that it would depend on how many people in this group would actually advertise and boast about the fact that they fought and beat a ship.
Are y'all going to keep it to yourself? Is there a pact of we will not speak of this ever?
That would be nice.
We might make a modified pack and say we won't speak of what kind of Oni it was, but we defeated an Oni.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's not going to fly.
No,
People
Matt's
will want details if you want the
Matt
glory.
Matt doesn't know how to keep things to himself.
Matt will let it out of the bag.
I'm going to say if you say you keep a pact, we're not going to talk about it. It'll be fine. There'll be no glory gains. But there won't be glory losses at all. There'll be, we don't talk about this ever. And unless that pact is ever broken, if the pact is broken I won't let you lose glory either, but the person who breaks the pact loses honor.
This sounds about
That
right.
sounds fair.
Okay.
Alright, if everyone wants to... Mal drop that. Alright, if everyone agrees to the pact, then fine. I'll have Daisuke, like, keep his mouth shut about it.
All right. No
Who
one
wanna
will
believe
dare
the brain
speak of the
fought,
Pooponi again.
fought a giant monster full of shit.
That includes all of you out there watching this right now. Don't talk about the Pooponi.
That's right. Don't talk shit.
What happened in Poop